Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 6 of 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim, the game that I continue to not know what to make of. We're going to go ahead and load game. And as always, although I remember the events of last game, I don't actually remember where we left off in terms of whether we did a combat mission or story mission, so I'm inclined to start off with the combat mission. However, let's jump over to analysis and see if we have any mystery points that we can spend. Because I think that we do... Nope, no, we spent all our mystery points. Wait, hold on. So this was the big reveal in the last episode. Here's Natsuno Minami, an energetic and honest female student who's part of the track team. She loves watching sci-fi shows and is an avid fan of the supernatural who genuinely hopes to have an alien encounter herself. Her childhood nickname was Dr. Space. She has a family of five. Including her parents and little brothers. Yuki Takamiya is her childhood friend and her closest confidant. So Takamiya, right? Her childhood friend. One day, Minami finds BJ hiding in the track room. He's in search of a memory cell and the Sentinel number 17, so she decides to help him. She's very close to her neighbor, Granny Tamao, Juro Karabe's grandmother. Now, I don't know if this is going to get covered here. Oh, hello to Grumpy. I scared Moo turning on the stream. Now she's mad at me. Oh no, was I too loud? Grumpy, I hope that you are having a great Thursday. I'm very excited for Friday. And hello to Force. Force, I also hope you're having a great day. Let's go one more point down. Oh look, it's Natsuno Minami in the year 2188. Is Professor Yuki Takamiya's daughter, as well as Kitaro Miura's girlfriend. So here, Yuki Takamiya is her childhood friend, and here, Yuki Takamiya is her mother. And that was the big hello. Oh my gosh. Moo, thank you so much for the resubscription. 8 months, currently on an 8-month streak. That's Twitch baby will be here any day now. Yes, I believe 30 days from now. Moo, thank you so much for the resubscription. Groovy's asking Force, what's the news? And I am also curious for what is the job news. Because I may have missed any updates from earlier in the week, but I hope it's all good news, and I hope that you got that job offer from the one that you really wanted. So, yeah. So, we were thinking and talking between streams, and this is just me. I don't know how to ever recap the events of this game. It's so much. But we've seen in the year 2188, we've seen Kitaro Miura, we've seen Yuki Takamiya, we've seen Natsuno Minami, and I think that we've seen at least one or two others. What if in the year 2188 everything was fine, everything was cool, but then aliens came and they felt like the only way to successfully combat them was to take their own genetic material and sort of sprinkle them back through Japanese history, so that at all points in the history eras there would be somebody available who was capable of piloting one of the Sentinels. It's just a thought. I also want to look at, so here's Kitaro. After shifting to 1985, Miura ends up staying at the Karabe residence thanks to Natsuno Minami's referral. That same day, Yakushiji, who happens to be staying there, cooks up some meat he knows only as Hamburger, which had him in awe after his delicious first bite. And we also know that Yakushiji knows Juro Karabe from 40 years in the future or 40 years in the past. So, guys, there's so much to try to keep track of. Force says, I have a company upping their offer after I told them I had a different offer. Force, that's awesome. They have offered me almost $5,000 more than the other place. Catch is, it's a contract job and it isn't guaranteed in 6 months. I don't, you are way more familiar with the situation, and I think that you can and should trust your own judgment. I don't have any advice on that. I can only say that it's very exciting to have a bidding war over you. In the 2188 world, Kitaro Miura is an engineer and Natsuno Minami's boyfriend. They also are kind of close in the 1985. He is also an acquaintance of Professor Yuki Takamiya, Minami's mother. As a history buff, he's particularly fascinated by the Pacific War that occurred 200 years ago. Yeah, isn't he just? And now here's Yuki Takamiya. Now notice that we don't have a Yuki Takamiya like modern day. In the 2188 world is Natsuno Minami's mother. She uses her maiden name Takamiya, as she's already divorced her husband. But that's her maiden name, which of course, as a teenager, that would also have been her name. Okay, she feels bad that her daughter Minami had to go through the divorce. I didn't particularly pick up on that. And let's just scroll down and see what they have to say about BJ here. Small mysterious robot. He requests Minami's cooperation. One of the robotic drones manufactured by Shikishima Industries. They were manufactured for surveying undeveloped lands and repairing machinery. When was that introduced? I don't know. Okay. The place in town is full-time and salaried. So, Force, I would say that, it's just a thought, consider going back to the place that's salaried and saying, listen, I have this other offer. I need to know what the pay rise schedule is for working here. Because, and hello to Ruination Ronin. I hope that you're having a great day. We are just about to do a combat battle, but I was trying to at least recap a little bit about what we learned last episode, which is that, I would love to get to a point where I can remember their names. Here's where I am with the characters. I can picture what they look like. I have a general handle on their personality, at least for like half of the cast, and for maybe a quarter of the cast, I know what their names are. I will recognize their names if I see them, but I have difficulty remembering them when they're not on screen. Juro Karabe I have, Kitaro I'm learning, Minami I know, and then like Yuki is her nickname, but I can't remember her actual name. Anyway, let's do a combat battle. Oh, Force already signed an offer with the company here in town, but only have started the onboarding process. Wait, Goofy said, we can't afford Force. Besides, what we would do with a chemist anyway. I replied, run a meth lab out of the basement. He said, this isn't Breaking Bad for Christ's sake. But Goofy, it could be, is the point. It could be.
I'm gonna need a sec.
Okay, see, there she is. Takamiya, Yuki Takamiya, and Yuki's not her nickname. That's actually her name. Okay, all right. You know why I thought it was her nickname? Because in Persona 4, there's some creepy kid that calls Yukiko Yuki, and it's like overly familiar, and it's sort of weirds her out. Okay, a maximum of 4 strike team members. I don't think I'm ready to do that, and Amaguchi's on the team. Can I even bring Amaguchi on the team? I don't think I can. Is he... Oh, yes I can.
Let's roll.
So, do we want to try to do this with just the 4 street... Because look at my consecutive battle bonus down there. 180%. I don't think I want to do this. I think I want to bring the whole crew. Whoever I can, right?
No problem.
Also, why does Yakushiji only have repair drones? What's going on there?
Is Juro going too?
Wait, what? So the gear thing down in the center, like... Oh, when they're on defense, they have... Okay. It's just constantly figuring this stuff out. To be honest, you guys, I thought that when they were on the defense squad, I thought they were just not active in any way. But here we can see that when Kitaro Miura's on the defense squad, he has a main battery heavy railgun that he uses for defense. And Fuyusaka has jammer rocket launchers and so forth. All right, I'm picking it up. This is how we learn. All right, I have one more person I can bring. I want to bring Karabe. Well, wait a second. Between these two, who's a higher level? Level 8 or level 7? Okay, level 7 gets to come. All right. And I do not remember how many upgrade tokens I have. I have 14,000 upgrade tokens. Now, before I spend any of them, here in the meta system, I don't think I need to unlock any terminal recoveries. I don't think I need any of the heal teams right now. Instant team cooldown. Nah. Power power boost, gravity. So how do I upload my meta level system to level 5? Where's that at? It's right there. So I can drop $4,000 on this. I think I'm going to. Yep. Force says, I want to go back to the company I signed with and say, can you match this? But I don't want to be cocky. Force, I don't think that's cocky. I think that's looking out for your self-interest. Like, so I'm not there, and I'm not you, and I don't know the situation. Speaking from the position of an impartial outside observer, I think it's perfectly fair. Like, see, I don't know the terms of what you've signed, right? I just don't know that one way or the other. But you're allowed, as a prospective staff member, to go back and say, hey, listen, guys, I wasn't looking for this, but I did get this other offer. I'm curious if, I want to know if you can match this, because I got something else better on the table. Okay, so wait, let's upgrade the folks that we have. I feel like I've put a lot of points into this guy. Who have I not put as many points into? Fuyasaka, for one. Yeah. Yup. Yeah, so Fuyasaka and Yakushiji, who has had virtually no upgrades at all. So let's start with her. She can do arm-mounted pulse lasers, shield matrix, and flare torpedo. Those are all pretty good. Oh, nice. I think that if I do this, she will be able to WT. I think that's the weight recovery speed. I think that seems really good. Let her do her stuff more often. Yeah. And make sure you equip that right there. Now notice that that's like a passive bonus, so it doesn't have any upgrades to it. Okay. Oh, and I never actually equipped her multi-locking missiles. Let's actually put that right there, and then we'll put her passive down at the bottom. Okay. So, actually, she has more than I thought that she did. Especially with that force cooling device. That's awesome. That was also expensive. So, before we do anything more to her, let's go over to Fuyasaka. Okay, so, what does she have so far? Machine cannons, rocket launchers, and sentry gun. She does not have a close-in attack, so I think I'm going to unlock heavy knuckles for her, and we are going to equip it, and then we're going to upgrade it at least twice. All right. That all feels pretty good. And for our final trick, I have pretty much enough. I can spend $3,000 on Guardian, which is a great decoy. Or, let me just see if there's anybody else I want to drop some points on. Oops.
Okay.
I think I'm going to upgrade her main battery railgun. Okay. Now, let's do a combat. So Grumpy says, hold on, because we're going to get some dialogue here.
My Sentinel looks pretty skinny compared to you guys. Don't tell me I got stuck with a wimpy one.
Its shoulder gyros can carry up to 600 tons, so it can fly, but it's about a quarter of the weight of a third gen.
But hey, that's some crazy mobility, Yuki-chan. Besides, it's got a lot of power in those legs, right?
The spiked heels are powerful pile bunkers. They can also release a high-voltage surge to overload enemy internals. But that requires a massive amount of energy. If you overuse it without any cooldown, you'll find yourself out of power fast.
Okay, destroy all the kaiju. So, let me pause here for 1 second. Okay, so, Grumpy was saying, I'm going to disagree with Angel. If you signed and started onboarding, it would be a high-stakes move, in this case, to go back and say, wait, I got this other offer. Force is saying correct, and that she signed about 4 hours ago. And then Force says, are you going to be ready to walk out if they say no? If the other contract... is the other contract, don't know if it's worth it. Force agrees and says, I like the lab and the people at the contract job more. I will... So one thing that if you watch this stream a bunch, especially as we go across a couple of games, for me, a big thing is like, what are the terms of the deal? And then once the agreement has been reached, I feel that those are binding. That if you say, I need this, and then you get the thing, then you have to follow through on your side of the deal. And that goes both ways. Once that ink is signed, once the handshake is made, once there's a common cause agreement between two parties, then the right and just thing to do is to see that through. Where I tend to start breaking away from that is in an employer-employee contract, specifically here in the United States, where there's a lot of at-will employment going on. If a company wants to be rid of you, they will be rid of you for any reason. I am loath to preach loyalty to a company or corporation because they will not express loyalty back to you. So that's sort of one of the things that I'm thinking of. Now that said, especially if you're starting out in your field and you want like you want something that's steady, that you can rely on, that you will be content doing, that will grow your skill set and start burnishing up your professional resume, either of these sound like a good opportunity. The difference is, at the one job where you've already signed, you have the, I don't want to call it a luxury, but you have the bright spot of feeling like it might, like it can continue indefinitely, as opposed to having this hard 6-month timer on it. So I can say this for myself. I detest looking for a job. I really intensely dislike the process. I don't like interviewing. I don't like doing the resumes and stuff like that. So I would tend to choose stability over like cash for me. But I may not be in the same situation. So those are just a few thoughts. Ultimately, and this is absolutely the most important thing, Force, go with what feels right to you. Here's one way to consider big decisions, and then I will stop this side of the discussion. If you pass on this contract job, and then the place where you're signing on, if that doesn't work out, how are you going to feel about that? And then, by the way, if you go to the contract job, if you sever this opportunity, go to the contract job, and then that doesn't work out, how are you going to feel about that? If you can gauge, think about not only which one is most appealing, but also which one will disappoint you less. Which one will you feel less guilty or foolish if it goes south? If you can identify that one, then that's the one to avoid. That's one of the ways that I think about it. How am I going to feel if this goes bad? What were the alternatives? And I can only say, and I don't want to go into too much detail here, I've been dealing with exactly that in the real world right now. So that's where I'm sort of thinking of. All right. That's enough of being too deep here. So what are her moves again? She's a G3, so she's long range. Instead of moving closer to this incoming circle, let's get her into position so that she can have some attacks of opportunity. For you, oops, let me just take a look at your abilities. Yeah, those heavy knuckles, we just put those in, didn't we? So let's move you down in here. Now I really want to get a flare grenade or whatever it's called in there. Flare torpedo. Okay. Yep, I need to be much closer to do that, and that's fine because she's the one who can fly. So let's get her here as soon as possible, and then we'll launch a flare torpedo into the mounting circle. Now, you are a G1, which means you can't do anything unless you are right up front. So I am not going to move in this direction. These guys are going to be dead before he arrives. He is too far away. So, where do I want to position him that he can be ready? Let's try to get him all the way over here, I'd say.
Number 11, moving out. Better put on a show for you.
Okay, this guy is one of our G4s, so again, he can fly. Does he have he does not have a flare thing. He does have multi-locking missiles. So, let's get him over here or so. And then last but not least, our all-rounder, G2, piloted by Ms. Shinonome. let's have you drop down a sentry gun right about there.
Need help. There's still hope.
Okay, so here's our G4. Let's do action. Flare torpedo. Oh, no. Came in too close. Whoops. Okay, so my next option is to try to move a little bit further away. I don't know how I got that as long as I did. And now action. Is it now too late to flare torpedo right on top of them? I don't know. I don't know if it'll still go off or if they have to enter that location. So this guy's just going to chill out because we're expecting more visitors. There's no way that this line of guys is all we're going to have.
What's my next
So
Better put on a show for Yuki-chan.
this guy's such a dipshit. I don't like him. Okay, yeah, multi-lock missiles. Hit them all.
Try this. Nice. How's the sound?
How do I...
Yeah, let's, oh wait, these guys are a bunch of flyers. I was not paying attention to that just because I had so many options on who to hit and how. So, yeah, multi-lock missiles them.
It worked! I did it?
No room for hesitation.
All right, so the only circle there left is the flare torpedo that we set down. So, now...
This is all pretty freaky.
Yeah, I like where she's going, and everybody else is on cooldown, so
My turn
you
now.
just relax.
They're here.
Stop.
Don't waste any chances.
Perfect. Okay, so these guys are coming in. Let's start moving our G1 into position. Now, if these guys are flyers, there may not be all that much he can do, but we'll get him into position.
Number 11. Move my turn now.
Yeah, no, sorry.
Don't let up.
Can
So, what's
anybody
my next
do a... No, although that EMP stunner will be great if they are flyers, because it'll knock them all down. So let's just maybe adjust where she's moving to. Yeah, she's a G3. G3s are our long-range guys, so that's good. The contract job wants an answer by the morning. Force, you know the situation, you know yourself, you've met all the players. I earnestly think that your inclination on it is going to be the correct
My
one.
turn now.
Move this guy a little bit further back.
Number 11. Moving out.
I don't think it actually does any damage when the kaiju crash down. I just don't actually know. So, our G4, yeah, you can just fly, so that's good. Let's get you moving in this direction. Same for you.
What's the plan?
The plan for you is just sit tight. Also, Ronan is saying, I was playing some Monster Hunter. The only thing I'd say is that I prefer a salary position over contract. Like I said, as would I. Rune Nation Ronan had also said the only downside I see... Wait, is burning a bridge there. That's a really good point. So that goes to my ignorance. And hello to Patikan. That goes to my ignorance about like how that community works. If it's a small and rarefied community where everybody kind of knows each other, like there's a lot of collegial interactions, then saying I'm sorry to the contract job, but I got a different opportunity, no one is going to look askance at that. Oh, wait, we have another group coming in. Okay. Wait, I might want to remove some of these guys. Yeah. Yakushiji, if you could come on right up here if you could, because she's fast enough to do it. And then this G4? Yeah, no, let's hold tight.
Now.
Okay, they just crashed. Awesome. Okay, so I want you to do that EMP stunner, because you're going to knock all these dudes right out. Yeah, it looks like it's going to hit all of them.
I'll handle this. Score!
Good. Okay,
Don't
stop.
waste any chances.
Now, these guys should all be on the ground, so now our G1 can really wreck some shop. Demolisher Blade will... It does a huge amount of damage in that cone, but I would rather... Oh, he also had an EMP. How about rush attack? Attacks ground kaiju several times. I don't think I need several times with these guys. Okay, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to do Demolisher Blade just because it's so awesome. I really love it.
Here goes.
A bunch of them.
That work? How many left?
I gotta do what's the situation?
Man, we've got it rough.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Look how many guys he just took out with Demolisher Blade. So I would like to do action, and I'm feeling like multi-locking missiles. We sort of move him up here, so he's positioned there, but he does all the shooting. I think that we're going to take most, if not all, of those guys out.
Bullseye. Oh, no, you
What do I
don't.
do?
Oh, the other side of that force was only going to be if you pass up, if you sign that contract and now say, oh, now I found a better offer, I'm leaving. That, I think that the burning the bridge aspect is something to consider. Wait, Patiki was saying, now I wonder what those two things have to do with each other regarding the Monster
Number
Hunter.
15, moving out. Take them down quick.
Okay, let's... So, see how she's across the river? That's not necessarily a bad thing. What are your action options? Oh, we can do another sentry gun. Yeah. Throw down a sentry gun right here, right on that side of the river.
Enemies closing
Just
in
watch.
fast. We must win.
Yeah, I think that when they came in, they caused some damage. Okay, it looks like many flying guys. That's okay, because we're gonna do... If this doesn't take out every single last one of them, it's really gonna leave her in a bad way. I think I like this because it sort of keeps her out of the fray a little bit. Yeah. So we're going to use the arm-mounted cannons, and I just want to try to make sure that we get as many of them as we possibly can.
Yes! They won't get past me. They're here.
Are we winning?
Yeah. Oh, Ronan was explaining that he was just short to respond because, yeah, Monster Hunter cannot be paused. What an interesting decision there. So, like, from a game development standpoint. Yeah, we have no options to get there, so we're just going to have to get on the move. We see that there's a whole bunch of guys coming in here, so let's try to move up in this area.
Hope I can pull my... Don't waste any chances.
Yeah, and this dude's just standing here, so we're gonna move you. No, there we go. Get you across the river.
Number 11, moving out.
What do I do?
Well, what do? You... Yeah, look at this. Look at how they're clustered together. Arm-mounted machine cannons should absolutely destroy these guys.
Yes! I beat the kaiju!
How's the Sentinel?
Okay, new guys. Wow. Uh-oh. So, like, here's one of the things I'm talking about. Like, there's a big guy there, and I don't know how to, select...
What now?
We must survive.
I don't know how to see, like, the specs specifically on the big guy. Like, the big, mothership that just came in. So, I don't like where she is at all. Unless, of course, she has... Yeah, that's not great positioning for that. Multi-locking missiles will hit some of them. I don't know. I kind of feel like I want to move her. Since the G-Force can fly, we can try to get her to, like, a better angle to use those machine cannons.
Number 23, we must win.
Okay, perfect. Wait. Bring me back to her. Okay, action. Pulse lasers? Yeah, see, now we can get the whole crew in that firing arc.
Got it! One down. Kaiju have
are we? Winning?
Oh boy. Now they seem very interested. This crew seems very interested in moving towards the terminal. So I think what I want to do is try to like get them here from the back. Yeah.
Hold still. Bingo.
And I really want to go to Kisaragi. No, here she is. Okay. So, for my long-range attacker, let's do... I got long-range missiles, but EMP Stunner would be ideal. I honestly can't quite tell if this is going to hit them. I think it will. It sure looks like it will.
Was that okay?
It literally hit one of them. That was horrible. Okay, I misunderstood how that weapon works. Journalism isn't Monster Hunter Online. It can be. What I don't understand is if you're playing solo that it doesn't allow you to pause it. That's an interesting thing. Force says, one thing I'm heavily considering is that if the contract place does ask me on full-time in 6 months, it might not be at the same rate that they're paying me now. Right. They might take that as an opportunity to say, your contract is up. We like you. If you would like to continue working here, you only have to accept this pay cut. That's the thing about contract work. Nothing is guaranteed. That's kind of the grift of it, I feel. Action. And these guys, I think, are mostly flying. Oh, maybe they're not mostly flying, because look, that's only going to hit 2 of them, because one of them got knocked down, the only other 2 are flying. Well, I'll tell you what, we can use that to our advantage. Yeah, get in here and Demolisher Blade these guys, man. Mess them up. I'm just, like, choosing exactly where I want to be. There we go.
Good. Nothing special.
I need to think.
Okay, now, she laid down 2 sentry guns, so she's actually completely out of power. I could try to heavy knuckle somebody, but I mean, she's nowhere near being able to do that. So I think our best bet with her is let's recharge her energy points. I really don't like having her... Sorry, many thoughts. I'm wondering if maybe Shinonomi's a little bit lower level than others because I've been putting down sentry cannons and then she doesn't get the kills. So maybe that's something to consider. Let me do the defend move with her.
There's still hope.
Oh, another big guy. Terra Carrier. See, now I can kind of see what that is. It's a little bit difficult to make out. Get a better sense for how to manipulate this. Okay, so for the Terra Carriers, I want to knock them to the ground so that I can Demolisher Blade them. Or... Oh, I've got a minimum range on this, huh? I'm going to... Let's see if we can pull back and then do a torpedo flare right in their path.
Number 23, moving.
Yeah, her heavy knuckles are not going to be of assistance here. Multi-rocket launchers, well, that's great against clouds of enemies, but not really against these guys. If I'm going to shoot that anywhere, it should be here.
Please hit. How's that? Took him down.
What now?
Okay. I am feeling a little bit called out by not having enough EMP doohickeys. Ignores armor. I do like that. I'm not even sure if these guys are armored, though.
Here goes. Bullseye. Oh no, you don't. What's the plan?
Okay, EMP surrounding. So this should knock all these guys down, and... Yeah, he just said something about incoming heat signatures from above. Alright, so... Yeah, if I have to hit one cluster of guys, it's going to be this cluster of guys. This should knock them all to the ground, and then on his next turn, he should be able to do something meaningful about it.
There's still hope.
Alright, flare torpedo. Oh, see, now I'm too far away. I am still going to put this... Yick.
I need to think things through.
move a little bit further
Number
this way.
23. There's still hope.
All right, yeah, let's lock the flare torpedo right here, and that way if it moves closer in any way, it should hit that mine.
Did I?
My turn now.
Oh, it is your turn, sir, and I'll tell you what you're going to do with it. Demolisher blade the shit out of this guy and attack him from the back. Can you? No. Well,
Come on.
nonetheless, I'm feeling pretty good about that.
That work?
So, what's my next move?
EMP Stunner. Man, she is far
Let's
away.
get him.
So, yeah, we're going to try to get... No, I don't want to go down that avenue. Let's go up here.
Number 16.
Are we
Moving out.
winning?
Now, this guy here, still flying. And, oh, God. I would love to see more information about this. There's got to be some way to... Okay. Action. I guess we'll go with this, just because he doesn't have any other real options to get this guy.
Hold still. Bingo.
Also, I feel like moves like that can be useful because we've seen at the end of every combat encounter, it does count up the number of consecutive hits with bonuses for high numbers of consecutive hits. Now, here's Shinonome, and she's the person that we recharged her EP, so now she went from like, I don't know, double digits up to 340. Can I do something... Yeah, we really set her up as a support person. I didn't really intend to do that.
Destroy. Attack landed.
Oh, I really, really hope that she was going to kill that guy. All right. So, action. Multi-locking missiles. Oh, these guys are so... Wait. Look at that. Look at that. I can hit both of them.
Did I? Let's
Do it to it.
No chance. What do I do?
Can you heavy knuckles him? Yes!
It worked. Are we getting their numbers?
Termination of enemy signals confirmed. Aegis activated. Terminal closure complete. Surrounding 2-kilometer area now fully secure. Ending technical analysis.
Looks like they changed targets. Now they're going for another terminal a ways off.
You guys go on ahead. I'm giving my Sentinel a break for repairs. I'll go find a motorcycle nearby and catch up.
Stealing bikes again? Thought you said you were gonna stop that shit.
Hey, don't say it like that. I'm just borrowing it. Cut me some slack, man. It's an emergency.
Could you give me a ride?
You're dismounting too, Shinonome-senpai? Sure, let's go.
You're gonna let her ride behind you?
Yeah, what's wrong with that? Don't tell me you're...
No, dumbass, I am not jealous. I got places to be.
Takamiya is going to be the next, or Yuki, I guess, is going to be the next story that we do. Because I want to... She has been present in a number of the other stories, but remains a real mystery to me. Yeah, look at that. Barely any damage.
Is everyone okay? Thank goodness.
All right, level 10 pilot skill. We're going to have to look that up at some point to protect everyone. I work alone. All right, and here's our score. First time cleared, we got a mystery point. So see there, see the 1,000 consecutive hits with the 4,000? The way to gain that number from what I've seen is the machine cannons, like any of those like rapid fire guys. Okay. Nice. Now, we're not getting the bonus objectives because I did not choose to only bring 4 strike team members. No. Let's go do a story beat. So this is the end of Area 01 will be the next one, and I think that we're going to do that a little bit later today. But let's go over to Remembrance. Oh yeah, that's right. I don't know why she does that. So we were following up on Miura. So, okay, let me just point out. Kitaro Miura, this guy, versus this dude, I get them very confused. They look extremely similar to me in terms of their, like, character design. And I don't, aside from the fact that one has a hat, not really sure how to tell them apart. But we are 50% through this, and we've been continuing on, so yeah, let's find out some more about this cat.
No matter where I am, at least the sunset is always the same.
Okay, I don't know what, if anything, he knows about BJ.
That scout unit is an alien from the future. At least that's what Natsuno-san says. The footage he showed us is allegedly from the future. If it's real, then how am I still alive 200 years from now? All I know for certain is that it's no ordinary scout unit.
Now, just to lean in quickly, we know he is not still alive in 200 years because the version of him in the year 2188 clearly is not this guy. Like, he doesn't have any of the memories. He doesn't act as though he lived through any of these events. He seems like he's just a resident of the year 2188 and probably the year 2187 and 2186 before that. Let's see.
She's from 1985. She seems to know about the existence of other Sentinels. Is that how she's able to travel through time? Maybe there's another way. In any case, she appears to be a central figure in all this. Could she still be at school?
Wait. Should I go do that? Sure, let's go do that. The reason I said wait is that I'm not sure if we've already done that part of it. Like that track here. Visiting my alma mater in the Sakura Ward. I really love the color palette here. Oh, look. Hello. Woman I live with? Really? Hi.
Oh, Miura-kun.
Yes?
Megumi-san.
You know where the track room is?
Yes.
Oh, right. Have you seen Juro around anywhere?
No.
I see. Maybe he went home already. For dinner tonight, what should I make?
Well, you could make BJ. Yes! Oh, I love hamburger so much.
We could have hamburger.
Again?
No, that's all right. I'm fine with anything.
Well, let's see. We've had nothing but meat these last few days. I think I want to make some fish for Juro. Okay, I better run to the store. I'll see you later.
For as far as the decision or the amount of conversation, it's a big decision. It really is, and I don't know that. Sometimes it can be helpful to talk things out. Oh, wait, hold on. I didn't think it would let me go in there. Let me just look around out here, see if there's anything else. I don't know that we can provide a solution, but sometimes there can be a lot of. Club is going to be lurking, but hello to Club, and I hope that you are hopefully having a pretty nice week so far. At least for me, sometimes there can be a lot of catharsis in just talking it through, and it can be very clarifying.
Especially over there.
Oh, hold on. As Ronan was saying, it sounds like there's a lot of sort of flags to be concerned about with the contract job.
You again. Minami isn't here today. Must have been really important. She even ditched practice.
Is that so?
Hey, are you Minami-san's boyfriend?
How far have you two gone?
What? No, you've got it all wrong. Do you happen to know where she went?
Wait, who's that?
All she said was that she was in a hurry. But I don't know where she went.
I know where. She went over to Tokisaka Shrine.
What's she doing there?
Not sure. I didn't ask.
Oh, see, I looked away for 1 second, and the woman that was back here, she's gone. I did not see where she went. Oops.
Tokisaka Shrine, huh? That's where I first met her. But it was back in my own era.
Hold on, let me look around here first. Okay, doesn't seem like there's anything else to look at.
Tokisaka, that's where I first, but it was back in my... Amazing. The shrine's hardly changed at all. The surrounding thicket, on the other hand, that has changed considerably.
And, like, Moo and Groomfy, we did talk about the emotes and Groomfy motes, right? Because I feel like there's a lot of possibilities there. Alright, let's examine.
I don't see Natsuno-san anywhere. I wonder if she's hiding behind the trees again. What I'd give to see that.
No luck. We couldn't find it. I wonder where it could be.
Natsuno-san.
Whoa!
Now, just a quick thought. What version of her is this? For all we know, this version of Natsuno has been traveling in time from points prior to when she ever met, Miura.
Whoa, hey, what are you doing out so late? And why are you here, of all places?
Natsuno-san, what was that just now?
Oh, wait,
Whoa,
sorry.
Hey, and why are you...
So... Oh, yeah, time travel. I mean, obviously that's what it is. Like, we know that. I understand that he doesn't.
There was a big flash of light and you just... appeared. Just like when I came to this era in my Sentinel. Same flash of light and everything. Come to think of it, this happened at the shrine back when we first met, too. There was a similar flash, almost like lightning. I get it now. You have to come here to travel through time.
What do we do, BJ?
Please, tell me what's going on. I just want to go home.
What? So why would Minami not level with him? He already knows about time travel. He already knows about BJ. He already knows about the Sentinels. What on earth? And, like, I'm not saying this is a plot hole. I'm saying, like, what? Why doesn't she just level with him?
Are you just going to leave your Sentinel behind?
Oh yeah, that's how you got here. What are you going to do with it?
There's just no answer for that.
I'll figure out how to deal with the Sentinel later. It's Chihiro, my little sister. If there's any chance she made it out of that hell alive, then I have to find out.
Oh, also, because Patikin was here.
Okay,
Hold on.
that makes sense. BJ, think you can make it happen?
Sorry, because we were talking about something else, I didn't, like, get to address Patikin in the way that I'd hoped. Patikin, thank you so much for your, and Tashir's play of, Back 4 Blood today. Because I didn't get to watch very much, but I did get to listen in the car, and it was a lot of fun. So thank you very much for doing that. I hope it was, fun. I did hear near the end that you probably won't be doing a full-on playthrough tomorrow, that it won't be the whole stream. So I'm just curious how you feel it's gonna hold up for you. Wait, hold on. Oh, yeah. I guess that's... Here we go.
Please.
Fine. Activate gate. Setting coordinates to Sector 5. Initiating shift.
Yeah, there she
That
is.
data unit. So it was with Natsuno Minami all this time.
So we saw her in Juro's story that she was in like the nurse's office with like bandages on her head, and it's just been completely unexplained at this point.
Are we back?
Moo's asking, I missed a duo stream. So Tashir, as I understand it, was a guest on Patikin's stream, but he was not streaming himself. Nonetheless, it was the two of them playing some co-op Back for Blood, and there were others in there that I didn't actually catch everybody's name, I think, but I think they had a full party.
Is it really that easy to travel through time?
Pretty cool, huh?
If we have the power to travel freely through time, can't I just send the Sentinel back to before the war starts?
Nope, that's impossible. We can't just jump around as far as we want. We can only travel 40 years at a time. Besides, this is as far back in the past as we can go.
I see. That's unfortunate.
Why? 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 Okay. We're clearly, it's just not gonna get brought up.
For now, let's find Chihiro.
All right, let's go.
She's most likely at an evacuation shelter. If not, then I might find her at the Kurabe's house.
Also, we should note that Chihiro also appears to be in the present day of 1985, except she's somebody else's younger sister and doesn't recognize Miura. So that's also an unresolved mystery.
What's going on? The place is deserted. The factory and station are both empty. Radios are down. No one's answering. Where is everyone?
I feel like the Sentinels, or sorry, the Kaiju would have really wrecked 1945.
You see that?
It's that creature.
Okay, so that thing is an alien weapon, and it's here to invade Earth. The Sentinels were created to fight them off. This is just like what happened in the city from the future. After the aliens invaded, everyone was gone. Wait. If people are disappearing in the past, what's happening to everyone in my era?
Well, we do know that Chihiro, or somebody who looks like Chihiro, was like shifting people into the future. Like she did, like 1 million people were evacuated from the city by simply time traveling them to some point into the future. So I don't know. Oh, and Patikin, Moo was calling for you because we were talking about your Back for Blood stream, and I hope it was a good time because I enjoyed listening to it. Wait, what? So wait, what?
Natsuno-san. Get it together, Keitaro.
Keitaro.
She certainly is quite... Yes. I admit, she's bright, cheerful, attractive. But...
Okay, got it.
Despite a catastrophic loss, Japan recovered quite well. It seems to have entered a prosperous new era. Almost too prosperous.
Yeah, you don't want to be too prosperous. Yeah, Patikin, the short version is thank you for doing that stream. I really enjoyed listening to you and Tash do the co-op.
Before the war, my uncle gave me a sci-fi novel. A story about traveling through time to the future.
Okay, I feel like we heard that one. On the note of movies, Forrest is asking what movie you're reviewing today. Oh, I rarely have the opportunity, the energy to do something that. I really have to see something that gets me worked up to do the kind of movie recap and review like we did in the most recent episode of Mad Max. Was it episode 6, episode 7? It's literally marked in the show notes that a little bit of Mad Max happened, but mostly it was just complaining about the beach.
The kaiju aren't secret US military weapons. They're alien invaders from the future. And the Sentinels are the tools we need to defeat them.
Voice is asking thoughts on any M. Night Shyamalan movies. I'm trying to figure out... Oh, I did have the thought. I was looking at the top right and one of the green bars was bright, but now I've done that. So let me look for Chihiro. My opinion on M. Night Shyamalan movies is unpopular. Oh, hold on. Shit. That's Grandma Karabe. Except here she's not a grandma.
Tamao-san! What happened?
Vital signs are failing. Condition is too critical for life support.
Tamao-san, where's Chihiro?
Chihiro-chan is...
Goto-san, what are you doing?
Let me go!
Please calm down, Miss Miura.
Chihiro-chan! Where do you plan on taking her?
I apologize for what I've done to you, but you have no reason to worry.
I'm just kidnapping your small child daughter ward.
Goto. The one who was giving you medicine. Tamao-san! She disappeared.
Universal control has shifted her.
Does that mean the aliens got her?
Probably. It's likely that everyone is being held there. Until this world comes to an end.
My biggest concern... Okay, I have two concerns. A, that at the end of this, it will have made no sense. Or B, and this is a greater concern for me, it could have made sense, except I didn't put together enough of the pieces to understand it. As of this, like, little story scene, now we know that there's something called universal control that shifts people at or near the moment of their death, and they, I guess, are aliens? Is that what the kaiju are doing? They come here and they kill a bunch of people, except they don't kill them, they teleport them. Like, shifting is this game's version, it's the word that they use for time travel. So they've been seized away to some other time period? I don't know. Oh. Okay, so now we can go do Goto's story. But, no. Let's go do Kitaro Miura's. So, is he going to be in 1985 again? I bet you he will be. Let's take a look at his chart. That's where we ended, Those Who Protect. So, from here... Now... When it's a white thing, keywords already obtained. Okay, so now that he knows about Goto, Minami, and Chihiro, we do have an additional path that we can do. So let's do the additional path. Oh, my opinion on M. Night Shyamalan movies is an unpopular one in that I typically enjoy them. Like...
Chihiro.
Hold on. I recognize points where I feel like they could and should be a lot better than they are, but even the worst M. Night Shyamalan movie that I've seen, and I haven't seen all of them, but the worst one that I've seen is still eminently more watchable than things like The Beach. They are, if nothing else, well made. Whether or not I like the events or the twists or like what the premise of the movie is or whatever else, at least they're competently made in a way that I enjoy watching. And a little Fluffy Magic Cat. All I can say is we'll all somehow... Okay, thank you, Fluffy Magic Cat. That is the perfect... It's not a spoiler, it's just a reassurance that, like, don't worry, it'll all come together. What's something that I've thought of that or said that to people? This will make sense in the end. Well, whatever. We'll think about it.
The lights in this era stay on at night. Don't need to carry a lantern around.
Force was also not being brought in by the emotion of Chihiro's kidnapping because she really dislikes the sound of children yelling.
The lights in this era stay on at night. Don't need to carry a lantern around.
So we want to go, we want to take this path, and we don't know exactly how yet, but hopefully it'll come up as we go to leave the scene. Oh, wait. No, we should consider things.
Renya Goto. He's the one who took Chihiro from me. He might be the same guy that Tamao-san gets her pills from.
See up at the top right where they're bright green, that means that although they have existed in the list before, there is something new. We'll get different dialogue for it now, so it's kind of like trying to figure out which ones those are.
Renya Goto. He's the one who took Chihiro from me. If he's in 1985, then Chihiro will be with him.
Like, I liked, what was that movie about the two kids that go to stay with their grandparents? The Visit. I like The Visit. I like Devil. I, of course, liked Sixth Sense and Signs and Unbreakable. Unbreakable being the one that I personally feel like is his best work. I really like Unbreakable.
According to the history of this era, it has indeed been 40 years. But this era doesn't seem to be based on the era I'm from.
Exactly, yes.
The two aren't connected.
Right.
Perhaps this isn't really time travel after all.
So, that's come up. Like, this version of 1985 is clearly not 40 years on from a point where alien robots landed and harvested everybody. It's not, we've seen a lot of other symptoms, signs, indications that they are jumping between parallel dimensions, but that the aliens may be steadily spreading through all of the different possible timelines.
Even if I do bring the Sentinel back home, how can I bring myself to fight? The ones I swore to protect are gone. The Kaiju aren't secret U.S. Sentinels.
Yep, we heard that one. All right.
Back in 1945, everyone mysteriously
vanished.
vanished.
This is new now.
But here in 1985, 40 years later, there's no historical evidence or impact from that event. It reminds me of a concept I read about in a science book. The idea of two similar parallel worlds.
So we've only got one bright green bar. I'm gonna guess that it's about Minami. He really likes her.
According to Natsuno-san, a boy named Renya Goto attends school in this era. He can apparently travel through time too. And BJ said he's from 80 years in the future.
Oh, also, I'm gonna get a little bit rivet counting here, but we did also learn something about the way that, quote, time travel or shifting works. If it's always in increments of exactly 40 years, what that would mean is that if you travel back in time 40 years and spend half an hour there, then when you come back to the point where you started, it will always be 30 minutes later than, 30 minutes later than the point where you ended. Than the point where you left. So that means that you could never, I don't think, go back in time to a point where you were and warn yourself about something, for example, which I think is a really important element of time travel stories, because a lot of time travel stories break apart if you could send yourself back notes or information so as to avoid whatever the issue originally was. In Back to the Future, they solved that by saying, well, if you do that, all of reality will be destroyed. Here, they can't do that because it's physically impossible, because all of their shifts are at 40-year increments.
Natsuno-san. Get it together, Keitaro. She's certainly...
Okay, he really likes her.
That scout unit is an alien from all I know for...
Yep, we heard that.
Could he be at the school? I don't care what it takes. I'm going to find him. And I'm going to get Chihiro back.
So I looked a couple times and saw like the comment about SnowRunner, but for some reason, thought that Moo had said it, even though her name is nothing like Caraluna's and is also a vividly different color. Hello to Caraluna. Sorry I didn't say hello earlier. It was when he said 40, why not 42? That would be the answer to most things. Maybe that's why it would be the answer to too many things. All right. So, yeah, we got another green thing. Yeah, Renya.
Renya Goto is Natsuno-san's senpai. He also attends the school in 1985. And according to BJ, he's from even further into the future.
The 40-year increments, the reason that matters is that if that means that when Goto traveled back in time to grab Chihiro, when he brought her back to the present, it's not like he brought her back to the present 3 years earlier and now she can be 3 years older than the last time we saw her. So she doesn't recognize Miura, but we know that he has drugs. Wait, can I talk to this cat? Because that cat talked to me once. Nope, it's gone. We know that Goto has drugs that allow him to, like, wipe people's memories or maybe manipulate them.
Miura-kun.
Natsuno-san. Thanks, but I'm fine. In fact, I came here to find Renya Goto. But I have no idea what he looks like or how he dresses. Could you point him out to me?
That might be a little tough. Goto-senpai hasn't been back on campus. I asked around, and no teacher knows where he lives.
Well, that's a problem.
Spread the rumor that he's living with a classmate, then he'll get his ass kicked out of...
Oh, Natsuno-chan.
School.
Miwako!
Done with practice already?
Oh, you have that picture of Goto-senpai, right? The one you took when he wasn't looking?
Hey! Not so loud!
Sorry. So do you have it?
Yeah.
Yes, this is it! Miura-kun! Look, I've got a picture of Goto-senpai.
Poor Miwa-chan, who's like the only named character in the piece that doesn't get to stomp around in a giant robot. At least not that we've seen.
Pardon my interruption.
He's the tall guy in the back.
This here is Renya Goto? The one with the glasses?
Yep, that's him. Thanks, Miwako.
All right, well, I guess I'll be going.
Natsuno-chan. What's going on between you and that guy?
Huh? Nothing's going on.
Can I eavesdrop?
Just a normal, casual friendship.
Casual? You mean...
No. Not that.
That's it? No more? Oh.
How could this be? The man I saw at the park was Renya Goto. The bastard who kidnapped Chihiro.
Yeah, Miwako seems to be the only character that's completely oblivious to anything going on except just high school. See, here's modern day Chihiro.
Chihiro? It really is you, isn't it? Please say something.
Also, let's bear in mind that Chihiro is the person that we saw shifting everybody into like another time frame, whatever.
Our mother's terrible at sewing, but she made this for Chihiro. I'd never seen...
Okay, we've heard that. Can I give it to her?
I found this. It survived the air raid. I meant to give it back to you earlier. This is your favorite stuffed animal, isn't it?
Big brother.
Don't lose it again, all right?
I won't.
Chihiro, it really is you. I'm so relieved you're safe.
I suppose it's true. It's not like my memories were displaced. My blissful dependency as your little sister. It's become part of my identity. Denial can cause enormous strain to one's psyche.
Chihiro? Are you okay?
Better than okay. I've regained my original memories. I'm Chihiro Morimura.
Morimura?
You're the one who insisted on keeping that a secret. Yet you gave it away in the end.
It's you.
Sometimes a bold change in plans is necessary. You'd know that better than anyone. Wouldn't you, Goto-kun?
I didn't expect to see you here.
Renya Goto. What the hell did you do to Chihiro?
I don't appreciate the hostility. But what you see here is Chihiro in her original state. She was never your little sister to begin with.
Shut up! I'm not listening to a word you say. I won't forgive you. And I will avenge Tamao-san.
I believe you misunderstand the situation.
Samuelin is asking, what did I walk in on? Man, I don't even know where to start. That 6-year-old is also an adult, I guess. I don't know. She talks like one, sometimes.
Chihiro, listen to your big brother and come with me. We're going.
Where exactly? Back to 1945 where no one's left? Don't you see? It doesn't matter where we run. If we have any hopes of preventing the loop, we need to prioritize gaining control over all systems. You've always been the dependable type. You used to be an excellent design engineer.
What are you talking about?
I'll always be on your side, Chihiro. That's what you told me, remember? So please, cooperate. Is everything prepared, Goto-kun?
Already.
Good. Then I shouldn't waste any more time. Let's hurry.
Chihiro!
Don't even bother.
Get out of my way. Chihiro is coming with me.
She's being targeted for assassination. And I highly doubt you have the capacity to protect her.
What? Who would...
A Sekigahara. Should you decide to cooperate, let me know.
I guess by let me know, he meant later, like tomorrow. Okay. So Sekigahara, who is another one of the playable characters, I'll note, is apparently trying to assassinate that 6-year-old girl.
What's happened to her? Chihiro Morimura? She's the original Chihiro? Is there no going back to the way she used to be? Chihiro.
Wait, oh god, I don't know what he means by the original Chihiro. Unless he's only referencing the idea that she's regained her original memories, which, so either she's an adult who, for any number of medical or endocrine reasons or whatever, like hormonal reasons, might present, might look like a small child. That's possible. Or it's possible that from some alternate dimension or some point in the future, an adult has transferred her memories back to her own younger bodied self. That's also possible. I mean, anything's possible with this game.
Sekigahara. Did he travel through time too? Is that how he got here?
Oh, Miura, there's more time travel devices in this than in a Terminator movie.
Tamao-san. The military police are gone for now.
How are things looking?
They're searching for Kiriko-san.
I can't believe she's a spy.
They seem to think she's associated with him. He must have dragged her into this. I just don't understand. Why protect a wanted man?
That woman... Her name isn't Kiriko Doji. And she doesn't come from this world.
You're a lunatic.
I don't get it. What could she want with the Sentinel?
You know about the Sentinel? You really are a spy.
If she were to try and escape, she'd likely use the gate. If we leave now, we might be able to catch up to her.
Sekigahara-san, please, I have to know the truth. I was told that my parents aren't really my parents, and that I was brought here from the future.
Is that what Kiriko Doji told you?
I don't know why she'd lie, but I think that explains the dreams I keep having.
She's tampered with your memories.
He's out of his mind. Don't listen to a word he says, Tamao-san. We should just turn him in.
Keitaro-san, please. I don't want it to come to that.
Keitaro? As in Keitaro Miura?
How the hell do you know my name?
Because I'm you. And also her.
I see. So it's you.
What are you on about now?
You and I have been fighting alongside each other.
I've never seen you before in my life.
The Miura of this era hasn't. The Miura of the future has.
The future?
Yes. He no longer has his physical body. His consciousness is currently stored inside a scout unit.
Then, Keitaro-san is...
one and the same.
I've had enough of this nonsense.
Wait, what was the end of her sentence? That is Kitaro-san also BJ? Because that's the only scout unit that we know that has a name and a personality.
You, come with me.
It's a rhetorical question, not an invitation for spoilers.
Don't move.
Sekigahara-san!
You bastard!
Like you said, I'm out of my mind. Poison is coursing through my brain as we speak.
I think the only way I'm ever going to be able to tell Sekigahara from Kitaro is the fact that Kitaro has like bandages on his legs. Because aside from that, I swear to God, like, well, I see that one's taller, but aside from that, it's the hat and the bandages, and they look exactly identical to me. Okay, so to do this, we'd have to do Natsuno Minami's A Missing Memory event, and I don't think that we can because we have to do Yuki Takamiya's Girl with Red Glasses event, which we can only just now start to do. So, Yuki will be the next character that we play as, but let's go do a battle. Yeah, so, I'm sorry, Sam Lander had asked what did I walk in on? Specifically, what you walked in on is in the year 1985, Kitaro, who has traveled to the year, where we're going to continue to use time travel. I think it's becoming increasingly clear that we're actually jumping dimensions, but it's just easier to talk about as time travel. Kitaro, who believes himself to be a native of the year 1945, has traveled forward in time to 1985, where he found his 6-year-old younger sister, who no longer recognizes that she is his younger sister. And in fact, she thinks that she's somebody else's sister, this guy named Goto. Fortunately, Miura had the presence of mind to bring her a stuffed rabbit that she had treasured back in the year 1945, as far as we know. And upon receiving that gift, she not only recognized him as a trusted figure, but also regained all of her memories that allowed her to begin speaking with a college-age dialect. So that's what you walked in on. I hope that made sense. First generation, fourth generation only on the strike team. Clear without a sentinel being immobilized. Maintain a terminal defense of 60% higher. So first and fourth only is where I am going to have a little bit of difficulty because I've only got
fine.
First and fourth? No, that's G2. Yeah. So if I want to adhere to that, I'm going to go in with a light squad. So I don't think I'm going to go for the bonus objectives. These might be things that we circle back down a little bit later. Similar is also the hat. Yeah, Kitaro does wear the hat all of the time. So rather than worry about that, let's bring Karabe. And I want at least one G3. I want to bring... let's bring Miura.
Leave it to me.
And... yeah, let's have her be on defense because she's already half fatigued. Let's bring Miura. And you know what? You can sit out.
Invasion ends here.
Okay, nobody with any yellow in their bar is going on this one, which means that everybody will technically be able to go on the next one. So before we go, Takamiya, you're pretty well upgraded. Yeah, Goto's on the squad here. It's okay, I guess. We can upgrade his shield matrix if we want to. It's a really good tank. This guy is also a really good tank. Limiter removal, remove Sentinel limiter. Durability drops to 1/3, but attack and speed double. Interesting. He has a defense mode or an all-out attack mode. I'm not comfortable enough with the combat system to do either of those yet. Let's get... I like having lots of different options. So let's grab the EMP surrounding, and we'll equip that. And... I don't have anybody with really... wow, we've got some pretty cool options with this guy. I'm going to... let's do the leap attack. Yeah, let's upgrade his leap attack a couple times. Should I do that one more time? I haven't decided yet. Let's go over to Juro. Juro, I have to say, I kind of secretly think of as being the main character, exclusively because he's the guy that we encountered first. I would like to... fires rockets into target area. Yeah, let's get jammer rocket launchers. Wait, anti-ground piercing rocket launchers. Piercing rockets. I don't think anybody else has that ability. Let's get that. And upgrade it, by the way. Yeah, you know what? I might make him like the all-rounder here. I might split up my points on him and not have him too far committed into any one thing. All right, that's good enough. Let's jump in here. Now, Force was saying, whatever you do, don't book a Legion. Now, Legion's a book. Legion is a book, but I just don't know anything about the series that it's in.
They can't have infinite numbers. Shouldn't we have put them on the defensive by now?
Something like that. You should have at least made a dent, but somehow... Goto-kun found the math on how many kaiju were produced, but those figures aren't matching up with what we're seeing. By now, you've taken down more than we ever thought were made.
Maybe his numbers were off.
No, the math was based on the factory in 2105 running at full capacity. Our own projections corroborated what he found.
Then, what does this mean? Why are there so many?
Wait, what's that?
Warning, satellite signatures identified. Enemy in range.
Strange. That kaiju isn't in our data. It must be a new model.
Hey, the signals are picking up fast. Oh, shit. Is that thing making more?
Oh, it's a mobile factory.
I know this one. It wasn't meant for land or terraforming. It was in the data for interstellar development.
An RPF. That's a roving production facility. Guess we know how they boosted their numbers now.
I must destroy all RPFs. This is like the boss fight, I think, for this sign. Also, apparently, Allegiant Airlines is a thing. I've not heard of that. I thought that we were talking about, like, what was that? Divergent, Sufficient, and Allegiant. Isn't that like some weird book trilogy that they tried to make into movies, but nobody... I didn't feel like anybody really cared about it. I could be wrong. Also, Force said something about I both hate it and love it. Let me roll back slightly to see what that topic was. Derp. Oh, the melodrama is killing her. All right, let's see what we can do.
What's optimal? What can I do?
No fight.
Here's the plan.
Enemy on the move.
So, we got these guys. The molars go down, G-molars go down pretty easily. There's our RPF. Now, it's not reading as armored, so I don't think I'm too worried about this first wave. But we definitely want to take out the big guy as fast as possible, or else he's going to continue to smack out more. So let's see if we can... Yeah, this is great. We're going to hit all those guys and start doing some damage to the big dude.
Now. Did I get it?
Probably, yep, too far away for machine cannons. Also, that little tantrum barrage that we fired really didn't do very much to this. So, how about anti-ground piercing rocket launchers? Oh, it's just not a great distance, is it? So instead, let's do a relatively short move, just out to the, I'm gonna move 2 blocks over.
What's up? Moving out.
Goto, you piece of shit. I don't think that Goto is actually evil in any way. I think that he's just misunderstood. I'm trying to get you closer. All right, Minami. Let's get you up a little bit. And here's our G1. Now, assuming that the mobile factory is on the ground, which I'm 90% sure that it is, we want to shake his hand with our Demolisher Blade as soon as we possibly can. So let's see how much closer we can get there. And then finally, Takamiya. She works best alone, let's remember. So I'm going to see if we can get her sort of moved out here, and then we'll see how life goes. All right. Action. All right, so this is only going to hit ground targets. Yeah, let's do this because we have Takamiya on the way. It's not going to affect those floating guys, but let's see what it does to the big guy there. It did a little something.
Now then.
All right, sure, let's drop a flare torpedo right there. Again, I haven't really worked out whether or not it affects guys that are already in its radius. It feels a bit like it does. All right, action. Yeah, you know what? Let's take out this entire row of guys. I know we just dropped the flare grenade on them, but how can you not?
As long as I can keep this thing moving.
Now, leg spike would be awesome. No, arm-mounted convergent lasers. Yeah. Let's hit the big guy and at least 2 of his closest friends.
Nice. That ought to do it.
I'll make it work.
Okay, now this is the guy that I upgraded his leap attack, but he's also got a couple EMP things, so we can drop him and also slow down the mobile factory. I don't know if the EMP will also stop it from producing more units, but I'm willing to find out.
Humanity stands proud. That easy.
Not throwing away my shot.
Yeah, just lance right through that guy for me.
A hit! Unbelievable. I'm acting like an amateur.
My G1, of all the G1s to not have Devastator Blade on, so let's do Rush Attack. That seems like a pretty good upgrade. It'll allow us to... No. I want to go this way. We'll go down this street. Yeah. Or, can I move past him? Hold on. Yeah, let's see if we can punch him into the flare.
Yes!
Go, push.
That easy.
Yes! I think we got some bonus damage out of that. Okay, so now just a little bit more of that. This is an expensive move for something that I don't think... Yeah, let's just machine gun him.
Just watch.
Oh, look how much lives he has, which is to say, effectively none. So, I feel like as soon as this guy dies, more guys are gonna come. So, rather than lock this guy down with a long cooldown, let's move him back here and have him ready to go.
Okay.
Perfect.
Confirmed termination of RPS Dymo signature.
I wasn't expecting the flare grenade to get him.
We managed to take it out.
Hello, Ezeric.
Don't relax yet. Judging by the jump in numbers, there's no way it was just the one.
Warning. Dymo signatures identified. Enemy in range.
Looks like that one's manufacturing drill flies.
What a nightmare. Machines giving birth to increase their numbers? Okay.
Alternatively known as self-replication. It doesn't have to be like a weird thing. Also, this is as good and random a time as any to just pause to say, so on Tuesday, I did not participate in game night with the peeps because Tuesday was, for like just purely work things, a really, really stressful day. It's something that I occasionally make reference to, and one thing that's been a theme on our stream is anytime that you don't feel like streaming, anytime that like you have family stuff or you're sick or any other reason, understand that the audience is going to be there when you come back. And I say that because it can and will happen to any of us. And on Tuesday, I just got whacked really hard. Tuesday was like, I don't want to oversell. I just came out of Tuesday. It wasn't any single nightmarish thing happened. It was just Tuesday I really came out of it feeling really, really low. And what I needed more than anything was to just sit in silence and to just... We all hit that point, right? And we got a number of contacts on Twitter and direct messages here, and then comments in like Mia's chat and others in a variety of different ways from the community, just saying, hey, I hope everything is okay. I just wanted to take one quick second to sincerely thank everybody. It was unnecessary. Your presence here is evidence enough that you like enjoy the streams and the company, and you know that we reflect that back. But to have gone that extra mile, I just wanted to say thank you. That's it. Just very quickly, it was noticed, it was really appreciated, and it was very, very cool. So I just want to take a moment to share that with people as well. All right, I don't think hardly any of these guys... Oh, no, wait. Those guys down there at the bottom right-ish are on the ground. If I could get a little bit closer, I feel like I can get all of them. So let's do...
What can I do?
Not much of a move, just like to there.
Gotta do something.
Now, our long-range attacker, we can do... Yeah, I can hit all those guys, or... Yeah, hitting the RPF, she's not at a great angle for that. I can either whack all these guys, yeah, all those guys, or hit the RPF. I think I'm going to go with the numbers.
Ready for this? Get it! Yeah!
Number 13. I guess life comes at you fast.
Awesome. Okay, he's very far away. I just want to look if I do a leap attack. Yeah. So upgrading the ability level didn't increase its range, which is fine. It increased its damage, I'm sure. So let's... I have a feeling those guys are going to get taken out before he gets there. So let's move up here to intercept as necessary.
Number 12, moving out. I won't let
Wait, where are you and why are you not part of this attack? Action. I want to leg spike this guy so hard. Yeah, these... Again, we get our choice of single targets, but... Screw it, let's do this.
How's that?
Here's the plan.
Now, if I could throw a shield matrix on her, that would be fine. Yeah. Just in case they decide to attack her.
Shields up.
Thanks.
Okay.
Perfect. Okay. Action. Okay, this will hit all of them, but not her, fortunately.
That's it. Got it. Nice.
Not throwing away my shot.
Wait, what are you? You're G3? Okay, so you are
I won't
long
back
range.
down.
Let's... Yeah. Right? Just hit them all. Is there any reason I wouldn't want to do this? It's kind of expensive for the targets that it's going to hit. Yeah, anti-air bombardment isn't good. Wait, how expensive is this? Oh, I can do multi-locking and launching rapid cannons, hit the drill fly, and it won't cost him any energy. And why do I care about that? I want him to have lots of energy for the next wave of guys that are surely coming.
Here we go. Take that!
Still not used to this thing.
You know, you're plenty used to it, Takamiya. Don't sell yourself short. Action. So I can do another leg spike. It was okay. It wasn't as great as I had dreamed. Or, yeah, I can do this and hit a bunch of these guys. Including the big guy in the back, which is what I most care about. And she still got her shield, I think, so...
There you go. That do it? Say your prayers.
Warning. Daimon signatures identified. Enemy in range.
That one's probably assigned to a single kaiju type 2.
More of those flies?
No, this one looks like it's churning out twin tails.
Let's go, Natsuno.
Okay. That is why I wanted to have somebody, like, I didn't want to, like, spend all of his energy. Beam battery railgun. I kind of like that, because it's going to take out the 2 flyers that it's sending in. Alternatively, I can hit both these guys and give them something to think about. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Look at the range on that.
Unbelievable.
Okay. All right, G1. So, this guy's already half down, and this guy's not very fast. So, yeah, I'm going to move him up here, and we're going to try to get ready. He's going to continue to move forward, I think. So, let's move here, and then we'll figure out where we want to go from there. Now, for you, yeah.
Next move.
Let's do multi-locking missiles. Yeah, because I can hit the majority of those guys, and at least the flyers are going to get taken out.
Hit confirmed. Good. Target destroyed. What can I do?
Okay, I like this. That seems to be everybody in the cluster.
That hit! Got him! They're after me.
Ducks here.
I'll make it work.
Okay, this guy is now in position. So, let's do... you do leap attack. Leap attack will hit both of them. Yeah.
Here it comes! How's that?
No fight I can't win.
And she, I think, is still shielded. Hold on. She might not be. I don't see that little, like, shield bubble over her anymore. But that's not too much of a concern, because I think that if we do the arm-mounted convergent lasers, like, just across this whole squad, I think we're going to take out the big guy and some of his friends, too.
Don't screw with me! Nice! That ought to do
Wrong
it.
on all counts, actually.
Remember your training.
Yeah.
They don't stand a chance.
Warning. Daimon signatures identified. enemy in range.
Feeling more than a little uncomfortable about the number of attacks we have coming in.
It's working on drum mines.
Those self-destructing ones? Just our luck.
Yeah, and I am seeing in chat like people saying like there's no need to justify your absence. No, just sort of like explaining. Like I agree. Like it's always acceptable to take some time away when it's needed. But yeah, I just wanted to thank everybody for the well wishes and the kind thoughts. Action. Ooh, flare torpedo. Why did I not do this much earlier? Yeah, we're way out of position for that. That's okay. So, I could throw up another shield matrix, but no one's really taken any damage, nor is there any, like, noticeable incoming fire. Yeah, let's see if we can get the back attack bonus. Boy, he's really going to be out of position when we do that, though. He's so far away from everybody. All right. Yeah, we're going to do the arm-mounted pulse lasers instead.
How many down?
Gonna be okay. Definitely.
Yeah, it's the fear of getting, or the concern of getting overwhelmed here. Also, I have not done nearly, I really want to make sure that it is known that around 8 p.m. Eastern, we will be wrapping up for sure, because we want to make sure that we get a chance to toss over to twitch.tv/morethanamia, twitch.tv/Brienne_Lavode, and twitch.tv/IMooDoYouMoo2, where they will be doing their second episode of Threatening Thursdays. It's going to be Hobo Tough Life, which is a survival crafting game set in an inner city where you and your partners, your sort of like co-op partners, are all homeless or houseless. I feel like it's sort of moved in that direction in recent years, and I'd like to use the right term. I keep thinking that the next attack will kill this thing.
That's it. How's that?
All right. If we get another shot with Takamiya, we're going to make sure that we leg spike that thing, put it down, put it out of our misery. But I am so displeased with my own decision making that this man does not have Devastator Blade. Every G1 should have Devastator Blade.
I deny you.
Although that was a really good attack too.
I guess these guys don't like me.
Sentinel number 12. Wait, how do I know which one that is? Oh, I see it now. Well, I can't do anything about it right now. Okay, that's it. Action, leg spike. Hit it.
Confirmed termination of RPF Dymo signature.
Unhome, Sam Lander says that he's been hearing. Wait, is Mia here too? Oh, Mia is! Threatening your adorable, also we will be multi-streaming it. Yes. Yeah, there'll be like a, if not a Khadgar link, then a multi-stream link. Okay, so there is a missile coming in. I'm not too worried about that, but it is worth noting that there is some incoming enemy fire. If I can intercept it with this, for example, yeah, let's do that. I don't want to take any damage that's unnecessary.
How's this? That easy.
Just shoot that missile right out of the air. Thank you.
I guess life comes at you fast.
Action. Rush attack. Yeah, rush attack kicked the shit out of this thing. Do it.
Take this. Yes. Is that
Confirmed termination of RPF
Oh,
Dymo
I see the
signature.
incoming attack. See it up there at the top?
I won't back down.
Okay. Now, yeah, long-range missile to all these guys.
Target confirmed.
This place isn't safe.
Gotta keep my spirits up.
22.
Gonna be okay. Let's go, not to know.
Where? Yeah. So this guy's now firing at nothing. So I'm not worried about that because my guy moved out of the way. This could be 22. I don't know what number Sentinel. Oh, it does say up at the top. 22 is Goto, and I'm pretty sure that's him. So is there anything I can do to protect him from taking even that small amount of damage? And more importantly, do I want to? Because I can kind of mess these guys up. Yeah, look at this shot. Look at that. I think that's everybody in that entire quadrant or whatever.
Get it! All right! As long as I can keep this thing moving.
Oh, yeah. She can definitely shoot that missile out. So let's do action. Convergent lasers. Yeah, we'll hit both of these guys.
That do it?
Perfect. All right. No unnecessary damage. Action. Now, there is a person here, or an enemy, a twin tail, whatever. So let's do a rush attack, which is somehow free. Why is an attack this powerful, like free energy? It seems to recharge really quickly, too. All right. Let's start moving over here, Juro. Juro does have some ranged weapons, I think, so...
Next move.
Yeah. Get our G4
Number
cooking
22,
over here.
Advancing. I guess life comes at you fast.
I'm not sure that I've ever pointed this out or like said this specifically, but the flying guys don't have to follow the roads, and the walker dudes do.
Enemy on the move.
All right. Yeah. Every time you print out a new enemy, I'm just gonna railgun it.
A hit! Got one!
Watch this! Still not used to this thing.
So that's why. Oops. Wait. That's why when we move her, see how it doesn't go on the roads? It's something that I just sort of assumed people have seen, but then realized I don't know that that's been clear. Action. Yeah. You just keep doing this. I mean, I would like to do it faster, but my real, like, heavy hitters are only just now getting into position. Yeah, multi-locking missile isn't, it'll close the distance, but it's not as potent, I think, as, like, armed-mounted pulse lasers, if we can land some solid hits with that. I could be wrong. I'm not really doing the math on it. Oh, is he, like, shooting something now? Can I convince him otherwise? Oh, I might be able to. Oh, look at that. We're not quite close enough for heavy knuckles. Can we do a short move to close just the amount of distance that we need?
Number 13, moving
What
out.
next?
Action, rush attack. You know it.
Take this! Yes! Can't mess this up.
Action, heavy knuckles. Oh! Get there!
I'm on it! Got it! How's that? I did it!
Oh, something bad is happening. Although we won. Moo says, I feel like shout-out is an accusation. Moo hasn't streamed since last week about this time. Joking, of course, thank you for the shout-out.
Aegis activated. Terminal closure complete.
Can you hear me? All Sentinel pilots, please listen to me.
Who the hell is this?
What the? Hey, ain't she that singer from TV?
Oh, we did see her before.
Miyuki Inaba. We're lucky to have her.
I'm going to try reaching the mainframe. If I can, this nightmare will finally end. But I can't do it without help. I need you to protect the terminals from Daimo's intrusion.
It's literally the only thing we've been
You're
doing.
fixing the mainframe? You mean the big underground computer?
I see. So this is Okino's last resort.
Your survival hinges on this. If Universal Control can finish processing my commands, you'll all get through this alive. If we can keep the Daimos from interrupting the process before the mainframe destroys your world, we can save everyone. I just need time. The rest is up to you. Please, protect the terminals from the Daimos.
Did we do it?
I would also just like to make sure that everybody currently watching is aware that a totally unexplored element of the backstory is that there is a large, I believe, a large UFO underground, and that the terminals represent access points for that alien craft. This is just like a lot of the characters are just fully comfortable with this fact, and yet, like, it hasn't been explained at any point in the story, and may be apocryphal. It could be like Minami declaring that BJ is an alien, even though it doesn't feel like he is.
The next battlefield awaits.
Okay, I completely forgot to look at the new options we've gotten. Movie addiction. Sure, that's an RPG thing that comes up all the time. I don't know why I wouldn't know what warm-up run is. Oh, Miura has a Big Brother upgrade. Element of surprise for Goto. Oh, I didn't spend our mystery point yet. We should do that. So, I really felt like I got 500 consecutive hits there. I could be wrong. Also, for Samlander's record keeping, not below an S rank still. I'm either the best mecha pilot that has ever been, or that first area, that first territory was still like beginner time. A new area. Oh, and there you go. Perfect. So one of the things that I wanted was to find a steady balance between story beats and combat beats so that it wasn't too much at once. But hey, now we gotta go do story content, and I am comfortable with that because I want to know more about this story. So, yeah, we can't do Juro. Now Iori is the next person that I would want to do because, again, to bring people up to speed, as far as we know, she is a high school student. Wait, this doesn't make any sense based on what we know about the way that time travel works. And again, it's not a plot hole, it's just unexplained. Iori is apparently a high school student who goes to the school, and also as an adult, the nurse in the nurse's office, and at some point between those two things is also a latex catsuit wearing super spy in the future, where she's working with adult Juro, who's known as Juro Izami, to, I believe, purge the timeline of all of their nanobots, but like all of their nanobots, all of these people. This is what we've picked up so far. The things that I just said may be misunderstood, incorrect, based on incomplete information, or just a fever dream that I had. They're all equally possible. But if I'm going to follow up on anybody right now, I want to know about Yuki Takamiya, because she is a high school student, she is a childhood friend of her own daughter, and I need to know more about how that works. So here we go.
This must be it. Of course, the trek room's all the way in the back.
I really like her voice, by the way. Oh. And I like her walk. Look at this. Look at this. Look at how, like, head forward, fists clenched. Oh, this is how you walk with purpose. I don't actually know where to go yet. So far, nothing is proving to be interactive. Go back here, go over here, talk with these guys. As soon as I find it, it will have been completely evident. Oh, here we go. Now, bear in mind that although time travel has specific rules, we could be playing, like, this section could be as of Minami's first section, so we don't know where this fits into. Look at her stride here too. Her walk, not her run, but her like.
Nachan!
No way! Yuki-chan?
You got tall, Nachan.
Your hair's so long, Yuki-chan. I almost didn't recognize you.
You're the one who told me to grow it out. Remember?
That's right. You stopped writing back to me. I was worried, you know.
Yeah, sorry. A lot of things happened after the move. But I just got transferred here. Today's my first day.
Really?
I knew you went to this school too. Figured I'd find you eventually. It's good to see your face again. Though, I never took you for a track girl.
Oh, there's so many things I want to talk to you about.
Aren't you in the middle of practice right now? I've got to get somewhere too. But now, we can see each other anytime.
Totally.
Keep working hard, Nachan.
You know it. Later.
Boy, that's a weird, like, reunion.
See you tomorrow, Yuki-chan.
Yuki-chan. So you're finally here.
Oh my god. Drive your knee completely through his face. I really, really, really dislike this guy.
Don't call me that. I don't like being called by my name.
But I just heard...
I didn't ask your opinion. Shut up. It's fine if it's her.
You remember me, right?
I don't know. Who are you again?
How about the guy you were destined to meet?
More like a random guy I bumped into in the shopping district. Don't get all weird about it.
Aw, you're so cruel, Yuki-chan.
I said quit calling me that.
So, this is apparently... Oh, shit.
Hey, I'm Iguchi. I've been looking for you.
Nenji Ogata.
The hell? Well. If it isn't Takamiya of Suzu High. What are you doing on our turf? Not trying to stake a claim, are you?
She just transferred here, actually.
So, quick pause. So this is plainly, based on our dialogue, this is plainly after the point in time when Greaser Boy there was like getting ready to grab her, like he was gonna fight her, and then Shu Amaguchi like intervened, and then the two of them got on Shu's motorbike and like rode away, and he was being like a weird creep about it. So they know each other, but not well. That's what I'm picking up as of the start of her tale here.
Built up a reputation as a tough guy. All the way back in middle school, actually. Every delinquent around here knows who he is. Some flirty rich kid who won't stop following me around. He seems to be close friends with a gang leader at Sakura. Nachan, my childhood friend. We went our separate ways in middle school, but we still kept writing to each other. She's the only person I really care about.
So based on what we know about the way that this world works, it is equally possible in my mind that these two grew up to each other, split ways in middle school, and spent some time writing each other until this reunion, or that they only believe that happened because their memories have been manipulated, much like Chihiro believing that Goto was her older brother until that memory block was cleared. That memories are not only like erased, but actively replaced by other experiences that the people believe in, as long as they don't necessarily think about them too carefully. All right.
The transfer, huh? You got the wrong uniform on, sweetheart.
Oh, look, that's... It's just because that damn Four Eyes made a mistake. I mean, obviously, don't want to go around wearing those girly skirts anyhow.
Seems kind of weird if you ask me. A transfer at this time of year?
Maybe that's just how it happened for her.
Or maybe she's trying to pull some shit.
Hey, just lay off already.
But why'd she come here of all places?
What's it
Why
to
here?
you?
Well...
Found her. Go on, then.
Am I getting arrested by
I've been
Columbo?
waiting for you. You're dismissed. I'd like to speak with her alone. Yuki Takamiya, 16 years old. A first year at Suzugamine Girls High School. entered a boys' school and engaged multiple delinquents, 12 of which were sent to the hospital. Your reputation precedes you.
Hold on, I need to think about hospitalization.
I went to Nigakuri to settle a score. And somehow the cops managed to sniff me out. One of those dicks must have snitched.
Okay, wait. Before I... Oops. I did not press anything.
You seem a little tense. Allow me to get to the point. We've taken notice of your particular set of skills. We'd like to work with you.
Seriously?
Man, you beat up high school students. Of course the government is going to recruit you. That's how CIA spooks get their start. They beat up teenagers.
And by that you mean selling out my friends? I'm not gonna be your stooge, and I don't work with cops. Go find some other sucker.
Your father, Takamiya, currently serving a sentence for the murder of a gang member.
Yeah? So what?
There have been attempts on his life by other inmates. Not surprising, since the man he killed was a gang leader. I imagine it's a matter of reputation for them. Your father has been assaulted twice, but he is alive. For now. Now, if we were so inclined...
Look at his smug smile.
It would be quite easy to transfer him to a safer facility. Contingent on your cooperation, of course.
God, I hate you already.
Can we, accept the job, but also on the condition that this man goes to the hospital? So I have a red option and a... Okay, yeah, I want to think about him.
Are you
Son
familiar
of a
with
bitch.
Shikishima Industries? Publicly, they manufacture a wide range of products. Rockets, planes, trains, ships, even home appliances. Not so publicly, it seems they're also developing nuclear weapons. We suspect they are colluding with another nation to do so.
And what does that have to do with me?
We began investigating and found that several minors are connected to these weapons. All of these children are of high school age and are being rounded up at a school affiliated with Shikishima.
Stop. I need to listen to some of these things.
So they're using kids to make nuclear weapons? This shit sounds ridiculous. Shikishima. It's that company with all those commercials for TVs and fridges. So they're making weapons too? He's behind bars for stabbing a Yakuza. Maybe he's nothing but a too-big gangster, but he's the only real family I have. I went to Nigakuri to settle a score. And somehow the cops managed to sniff me out.
Oh, we heard this one.
One of those dicks must have snitched.
All right, let me just see, because these are also green.
So they're using kids.
Yep, okay. So,
Any of those Kuri boys end up dead?
3 had bone fractures, the others just bruises and scrapes.
That's too bad. Got something to say? They're the ones who laid their filthy hands on my friend. All I did was give them what they had coming. None of your damn business anyways.
we do not know who her friend was. This has been this has been heavily implied as part of her backstory, but we don't actually know what happened.
All right, so they're making weapons. But what do these kids have to do with it?
I'm glad to see I've piqued your interest. Take a look at those documents on the table. It's a list of their names.
All right, no. Let me... Oh.
If you bastards got that much dirt on them, why don't you just bust into Shikishima yourselves?
We'd prefer not to have this go public. And the less the police are involved, the better.
Wait, if you're not the cops, then who the hell are you guys?
We are a special investigations unit. Government established and affiliated. Some might call us spies. I am director of the SIU, and your superior.
I haven't signed those documents yet, sir.
Class 1B, Iori Fuyusaka. Class 2A, Renya Goto. More Class 1, Kisaragi, Karabe. Class 1C, Natsuno Minami?
We need someone to investigate these students. And that someone is you, Yuki Takamiya.
Nat-chan. But why her?
No, I want to
Damn
consider.
Four Eyes. He says there's some spy agency. It's short for Special Investigations Unit. They may not be cops, but they're honestly all the same to me.
Hello to Donk.
Who's this?
Allow me to introduce you. This is Ryoko Shinonome. She is another undercover investigator, and your superior. Just as she did, you'll be transferring to Sakura High School. We'll handle the paperwork.
Hey, pump your brakes, you old man. I haven't agreed to any of this shit yet.
Hey, cram it with walnuts, buddy. I just wanted to, just so that people know, one thing that catches me off guard is that some of these scenes have an undescribed, like an unpunctuated time limit, where like something will suddenly happen unless you even if you're trying to do something else. So every once in a while, the action will simply go ahead, and that's why I'll start moving very rapidly through whatever the options are. All right, Ryoko.
They got dirt on you too, Dopey?
Is she the one?
Yes, she is.
Hey, I'm talking to you.
She doesn't look like she knows much.
I can already tell I'm not gonna like you.
You have quite the abrasive personality. You have quite the...
Oh, thank you for repeating that. So... Can you just like take a big dump on your desk? What happens next here? Exit room. That's it? We just walk out? I mean, I have all of the questions, but I don't feel like they can be asked right now. So, what have we learned so far? As far as we know, she's coming into this so far knowing nothing. She doesn't know anything about giant robots, nuclear weapons, UFOs, terminals, or anything else. Now, we know based on the combat sequences that she's obviously on board with that stuff later, but she's coming into this much like a lot of the other protagonists. There's also no mention of dreams. Like Juro and Iori and a few others like mention having like very vivid dreams, and she hasn't said anything about that. She could also just be a private person who doesn't announce what she was dreaming about.
We're not finished. Do you accept your assignment?
I don't give a shit about your assignment.
Well then, I think it's safe to say we're not getting through to her.
Don't worry. She will work with us. It's her destiny, after all.
Do we think it's possible that SIU investigator is adult Goto?
No sign of her today, either. Where are you, Natchan?
Oh, hey Miuko. Oh, she doesn't get to talk to Miuko. Okay. Hi.
Juro.
Hey, you! Got a sec? You're in Class 1C. That right?
Yes. Why do you ask?
Well... Natsuno Minami's in your class, isn't she?
Oh, Juro just left.
Oh, yeah. She's been out for 3 days now.
Have you heard anything?
The teacher just said she was out sick.
Did they hear from her directly?
I don't know.
So, hold on. This must be the 3 days during which Minami was back in 1945 with BJ and meeting Miura, whatever his name is. So yeah, we know that she was gone for 3 days, so that must be when this occurs. So at this point in the story, she knows who BJ is, she's been secreting him away for a few days, and has recently traveled back to 1945, where like the gate got closed and then she couldn't return to the future for 3 full days.
Sorry for bothering you.
Yeah, Juro totally took off. Oh, there's Iori. Can I eavesdrop?
Iori-chan, any news?
Is there any
news? No one at
news?
the school seems to know anything. I hope Natsuno-chan's okay. What should we do? Stop by Natsuno-chan's house again? Those weird guys might still be there, though.
Can I...
Hey, you! Got a sec? Nachon, my childhood friend. We went our separate ways in middle school.
Is this just the one that I already heard?
We still kept writing to each other.
Yeah?
She's the only person I really care about.
Alright.
I heard you talking about Natsuno Minami.
Who are you?
Takamiya, but that's beside the point. I want to know what's going on with Natsuno. Why hasn't she been coming to school?
It sounds like she hasn't been at home either. We went to her house yesterday, but her mom just kept apologizing over the intercom. The police were there too. Were they really the police, though?
Well, that's worrying. Thanks for letting me know.
Usami-chan! Sorry, did I keep you waiting? It's okay. Let's get going.
We met this other girl, but I guess we're not going to talk to her anymore.
What are you doing?
Hold on. I want to learn about cops.
Nachon hasn't been at home either. And those cops, or whatever they are, what were they doing there?
See, it's still green.
Nachon hasn't been at home. What's your problem?
You remember your orders, don't you? You're supposed to keep a low profile.
I can't recall.
Maybe you've forgotten about your father, too.
What did you say?
One more thing. Don't go looking for Natsuno Minami.
What? You mean... Nachon hasn't been at...
Oops.
Those guys they thought were the police.
They're agents with the SIU. In any case, Natsuno Minami isn't your concern. She's a part of my assignment. So stay out of my way. Are we clear?
Hey! Hold on!
Oh. You know, lady, I apparently put like 12 or 13 guys into the hospital, and they weren't all bandaged up and cradling one arm like they'd already been injured. What do you think I can do to you? Okay, can I, and should I think about anything? Oh, yeah.
What could have happened to Nachon? I bet that four-eyed bastard has some answers. Time to do what I do best.
Call him. That's what I do best.
This is unacceptable. I thought I made it clear that you are not to contact me.
I need to know what happened to Natsuno Minami. And I know you have answers.
Teenagers run away from home all the time.
That's what the police say, but the school insists she's out sick. Looks like nobody can get their story straight. So which is it, huh? I'm not an idiot, you know.
Your suspicions are not unfounded, but our investigation is still ongoing. I don't have a clear answer myself. We don't know where she is, or even if she's still alive. The evidence so far points to kidnapping.
Who the hell would want to kidnap her? Shikishima?
They could have done it without anyone realizing she was gone.
What does that mean?
There'd be no need to draw such attention to themselves. No. Someone else is behind this.
And that's who Shinonome is looking for?
Someone at the school could be behind this. It's possible they are there even now. In any case, the situation is dangerous. I suggest you keep your nose out of it. Shinonome-kun has this under control. As for you, Takamiya-kun, you will continue to monitor the other students as instructed. Have I made myself clear?
Screw that.
Shinonome-kun looks like she Neil Breened her way out of a traction ward, so I'm not sure that I'm going to put that much faith in her investigative abilities or like that she has it all under control. So, we are at an interesting crossroads where we've got about 8 minutes before the start of Hobo Tough Life over at Aimu to Yumu 2, Drian Levode, and More Than a Mia. And basically, we could either filibuster for about 8 minutes, but I think that we have enough time to do another story beat. And if it goes a little bit late, we will just, be raiding over as soon as possible. So let's jump in. Let's do another Yuki chapter here. So I guess there's just like some other school where they all wear belly shirts or whatever, like half-cut crop tops, whatever we call it.
Okay.
It's their school uniform.
What to do?
Also, Japanese school
This
group.
place is a dump.
Oh, look at this. I thought I kicked it. Japanese school roof.jpg. Okay, I have things to think about. Hold on. I'm gonna drink this.
There you are.
God damn it.
I've been looking for you.
Hold on, my grandmother is here.
Don't you have anything better to do?
Takamiya-san, you are the Holmes. And I am the Watson. Erica Aiba, at your service. Please, call me Erica. I will do my best to assist you in solving mysteries. How would you like to start?
For starters, what the fuck? Okay, so just so everybody is...
Are you upset with me?
A little bit.
Just been antsy without my cigarettes.
Okay, hold on a second. That's what I'm talking about, where sometimes things happen. This is Juro Karabe's grandmother from the year 1945, except, at least she looks like her to me, except now she's here in 1985 with a different name and a different personality and apparently no memory of being in 1945, and also she is Holmes to my Watson. We're not on any sort of like Sherlock Holmes style investigation, so that's a weird comparison point to make. And also, as far as I know, Yuki has never seen her before this moment. So I hope you're all up to speed now. I really want to drink the Hey-See.
Can't go wrong with apple juice. Me and Nachan used to drink it all the time when we were kids.
All right, well, that was refreshing.
That damn Four Eyes. He says there's some spy agency. It's short for Special Investigations Unit. They may not be cops, but they're honestly all the same to me.
Okay. It's not knowing which of these is new.
Shikishima. It's that company with all those commercials for...
Yeah, I feel like we heard that one.
Nachan, my childhood friend. We went our separate ways. I met Aiba while I was trying to find out more about Nachan. Seems she likes me. Follows me around like a damn puppy dog. Even my steeliest glare doesn't faze her. Frickin' weirdo.
I want a game about her. I feel like she's like
nice.
She's the most fun character so far.
Huh?
I like that she's basically like a detective, like noir era detective personality, but in 1985 Japanese like school, like a school for girls. Like that's so fun.
It's been several days since Minami-san has gone missing. She isn't sick, contrary to what her teacher says. And she didn't run away, contrary to the rumor that's been going around. It seems likely she was involved in something much more sinister.
Thanks, Scully. Now, people with maybe a better eye than I do, like, this is Juro Kurabe's grandmother, right? I mean, it's the exact same hairstyle.
So, what should we do? Conduct interviews? I love mystery novels. I've always wanted to be a detective, too.
Hello to Agathos.
I'm not playing pretend, you know.
Yes, of course. I am merely your capable assistant.
Huh?
Well, at least I'll try to be. What should we look into first?
Well, apparently I can't introduce any of these ideas. Pardon me. That was out of nowhere. Speaking of Holmes, Centrifugal Force has been, or had been doing a playthrough of Holmes Crime and Punishment, Sherlock Holmes Crime and Punishment, which was a cool detective game.
This is Amiguchi's. He got a 92? Maybe he's not just a dumb pretty boy after all. Then again, he did ball this up and leave it on the ground. Yup, still an idiot.
I would just take that as being like a 92 isn't good enough. He's a perfectionist. Enter school building. Let me see what else is out here. Yeah, hello to Agathos Sophos. This is my first playthrough, so I'm very much trying to figure out anything out. But really enjoying it so far.
Did you see that cute handkerchief? The one tied to the fence on the roof? I wonder whose it is.
You think it's some sort of sign to her lover?
Oh.
Interviewing. The word has such a nice ring to it, doesn't it?
So when you go in there, can I talk to her again? Yeah.
Natsuno Minami's still out, huh?
Seems like it.
Did you notice anything strange about her? Before she started taking days off, I mean?
Well, I haven't really thought about it. But now that you mention it, I noticed she was always hurrying to the track room at break. Even during class, she seemed to always be a bit anxious.
The track room, huh? She was in the track room even during break. What was Natchan doing?
Okay, I can't talk to her. I can say the same thing. I think this will just be the same conversation, but let's find out.
Is there anything else you noticed?
This is new.
About Natsuno Minami.
I did see her fervently scribbling something in her notebook. And it didn't seem like it was just notes on the lecture.
Okay, hold on.
Natchan was writing things in this notebook. Things that had nothing to do with her classes. Could it have something to do with her disappearance?
Like, in terms of our archetypes, we have Juro Kurabe, who feels like he's on the real, like, chosen one track. We've got Shu Amaguchi, who's sort of like the weird rich boy horn dog who I really dislike. We've got the greaser character. We've got Minami, who feels very Ali Sheedy to me. A lot of her story feels like Ali Sheedy from the movie Short Circuit, which I'm on board with, and I find it more relatable than some of the others. And some of the characters have like weird dreams. I like Yuki Takamiya here because she's like fully in this place in time, and also has a, like you know, she's like our Veronica Mars, and I love Veronica Mars, so I think that's why I'm already connecting with like her story more than some of the others.
Was there something else?
Well, maybe. Wait, I'm gonna talk to her about this, because that seems dangerous.
Huh? She's a name on the list in Four Eyes' file. Her name, it was Yakashiji. She's pretty dull, actually.
Wait, I thought I was Yakashiji. Who am I? I'm Yuki... I forgot her last name.
Was there something else?
Probably not. No, okay, Takamiya. That's who I am. Yuki Takamiya. These names all confused with one another. All right, let's go in.
Maybe Nachan's in here. Or not.
A thorough search. All right, so the red bar does indicate that there's at least one more thing to do. Oh, here we go. Can I talk to her first?
Have a minute? I got some things to ask you.
If you guys have never seen, especially the first season of Veronica Mars, I haven't seen it in a while, but I remember it making an extremely positive first impression and carrying that impression all the way through the end of the first season. I really liked that first season. And it's not that the other seasons aren't good, it's that they never quite hit those highs again.
Can I help you?
No. This girl. She's a name on the list in Four Eyes' file. Yuri Fuyusaka. You're the one next to her, in the red glasses. Her, too. Tomi Kisaragi, I think? Now you. You've been going to Natsuno Minami's house, yeah? Any news since? Oh.
Okay, is that...
So,
Yes?
No, that's it. Oh, I've got two options here. Do I have any girls' bathroom? So I can't do girls' bathroom. See the red key? If we go here, keywords not yet obtained. Or, oh, so I'm missing, I either not need to find out about Tokisaka Shrine and the front gate, or the girls' bathroom. I don't know what would bring that up in conversation. Nope, I can't talk to red glasses. This may surprise you, but I haven't thought of a lot of conversation openers that will take me to the girls' bathroom. Working my way backwards towards that here. And Agatho says Veronica Mars Season 1 is great. Okay, let's ask around.
You're on the track team, right?
I'm a second year and captain of the track team.
Oops, oops, oops.
Did you need something?
Oh.
I wanted to ask you about Natsuno Minami.
She skipped out on our last few training sessions. But I guess she's out sick?
Did she look sick to you?
She looked fine to me. Right?
Yep, I thought so too.
Some flirty rich kid who won't stop following me
All right,
around.
this feels familiar.
He seems to be close friends with a gang leader at Sakura.
I think it was after that one incident. That's when Minami-san started skipping training. And school too, I guess.
What incident?
There was a fire in the North Building. Oh yeah! Maybe it's unrelated. But...
I don't remember anything about a fire in a north building.
Hello.
Prior to this.
A fire? In the North Building?
Yeah.
heard an explosion started it.
Really? I heard it was arson.
Nachon, my childhood friend. We went our separate ways.
Okay. I'm sometimes confused as to why it's green if it doesn't have new information.
Right around the time of that fire, Nachon started skipping her training sessions for track. Could it be related?
I can see it clearly now. The primary suspect. I am certain. Their intentions were not pure.
Okay.
You heard anything about that fire in the north building?
No, I'm sorry. I don't know anything.
We really ran down her batteries there. Okay, I don't have anything else that I can talk to her about, but let's ask around. These aren't the only people in the world.
You on the track team?
Yes.
You know anything about the fire in the north building?
No.
Natsuno Minami is too, right? Did you notice anything strange about her? Besides her being absent from school.
Well, depends what you define as strange, but Natsuno did stop coming to training. But I'd still see her in the locker room.
Doing what?
It seemed like she was there to get something.
Something like...
Some kind of UFO-looking thing? I don't know exactly. It just looked like a box when it was in her bag.
A box in the locker room, huh?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what about the box would make you call it the UFO thing?
Oh, yeah?
I mean, we all know that she's referencing BJ, but that's not the kind of descriptor that you usually apply to, say, a random cardboard box, that UFO thing.
Something that the girl on the track team mentioned. She said Nachon went into the locker room to get a box and described it as some kind of UFO gadget.
I can't wait to find out how she's Minami's mom.
Excuse me. That room is for authorized personnel only?
It's just a damn locker room.
Just give her the finger over your shoulder and go
Can't
in.
get in the locker room as long as that ditz is around. Guess I have no choice. I gotta ask for her help.
I can see it.
Oh, wait. Okay, so... Hey, Erica, I need your help.
Yo, Aiba. I want to take a look around the track room. But that goody two-shoes over there keeps stopping me.
You want me to be a decoy?
What, you don't want to do it?
Oh, good heavens! You and I are partners, Takamiya-san. I shall not let you down.
Yeah, okay. Just hold her attention until I get inside the room. Wait for me out here when you're done.
I beg your pardon.
Oh, yeah?
I would like to inquire about Minami-san.
You too?
Oh, was there someone else?
Well, yeah.
Part of me wants to hear that conversation, but I also don't know how long it's going to be. So I figured let's get done. Now, we know that her locker is back here.
Tiny nameplates. Nachon's. Found it. This must be that notebook. The one that girl in Nachon's class was talking about. She said she saw her fervently scribbling into it.
What follows is an investigative record of important moments in time and space. I have finally encountered my destiny. He's arrived from outer space, an actual extraterrestrial being. In summary, whoa, aliens really do exist.
Oh, she doesn't exactly write Neil Armstrong's first steps on the moon, does she?
An extraterrestrial being. Did Nachan make all this up? Or is it possible she really was abducted by aliens?
What follows is an
Okay, got it.
These advanced life forms have managed to conquer time and space itself. Who could have dreamed that their technology had such capability? An actual gateway to time travel, right in Tokisaka Shrine.
Oh, now she knows where to go.
Tokisaka Shrine. Maybe Nachan went there. Either way, it's definitely a clue.
Yeah, it's kind of a clue that she thinks that that area will let her travel in time. That seems really relevant.
What follows is an... He says he's looking for a robot. It's called Sentinel number 17. Writing inside of it seems to enable him to fight against evil aliens.
So we're kind of penciling in that BJ, whose personality is he? We think that he's like crud. Now I can't even remember. Earlier this episode, we learned that somebody's body no longer exists in the future, and their memories and personality have been imprinted into some sort of a robot, and we think it's probably BJ. But now already I can't remember who that was. I'm sure it'll come up again.
A robot. Could this be what Four Eyes was talking about? Is this the weapon Shikishima is developing?
Okay, it seems to be everything. So I bet we're gonna go to the shrine now. Look how contemplative she is.
Huh? I thought you were supposed to be distracting that girl.
She was called over by her senpai. So, off she went.
Ugh.
Oh. Well, I already asked her about this, I thought. We'll circle back to it, yeah.
You heard anything about that fire in the north building?
No, I'm sorry. I don't know anything.
I thought I told you to wait outside.
I can't do that.
All right, I see the sinister man there in the foreground. Can't talk to manager or captain. Can't talk to track member. Can I just talk to him?
Hey.
Don't talk to me.
I'm Takamiya, with the SIU. I assume you've heard about me?
So you're the student on the inside.
So you're not here to supervise me? What's the deal then?
We received new intel. Confidential information from Shikishima was brought here.
About those weapons?
Cram it, will you? Just ignore me. Worry about your own mission.
This man could not be drawing more attention to himself if he was Dick Van Dyke from Mary Poppins. He stands so far out of every other character.
I can see it clearly.
Oh, hold on. No, heard that. Well, wait. No, I want to go to the shrine. Can I go there? Nope. All right. Well, maybe back to Class 1 hallway. Oh, I've got two options here. Girls' bathroom, which I still don't know about. All right. Hey, we learned about the shrine. I just need to get to the front gate.
Have a minute? I got some things to ask you.
Whoops, whoops, whoops. Yeah.
There was a fire in the north building, that right?
That's what I've heard. I heard about that too. I'm glad it wasn't on this side of the school.
Know anything else about it?
Not me.
Can I help you?
No. She was one of them.
Oh, is this
She's
just what
a
we
name
heard
on
last
the list
time?
in
Yeah, she's
Flores'
just a
file.
name.
Yuri Fuyusaka.
And the girl in the red
And
glasses.
the one next to her in the red glass.
Okay. Feel like that's it for them. We're gonna ask her about the fire.
Have a minute? I got some things to ask you. That fire in the north building. Know anything about that?
I heard a teacher talking about it. They said it was caused by a delinquent smoking cigarettes. It wasn't you, was it?
Hey, I laid off the cigs after I transferred here. Which means I'm not getting my nicotine fix. Which means you better watch yourself. A delinquent smoking cigarettes. There's only one of those lame asses here. Nenji Ogata.
Yeah, I was gonna say, the greaser kid. Okay, hold on. Let's think about him.
Built up a reputation as a tough guy. All the way back in middle school, actually.
What?
Every delinquent around here knows.
Okay, heard that. All right. Well, I didn't hear anything about the school gate, but maybe I can go follow him, because we just saw him up here.
Ogata.
Oops.
Why are you here?
It's a public roof, ain't it?
I said, why are you here?
Just checking if my handkerchief was dry yet.
That handkerchief was yours?
Yeah. So what?
I thought it was a girl's.
Are you trying to pick a fight with me?
Oh, not me. Never.
Let's work our way up to the north building fire.
So about Minami.
What are you getting embarrassed for? You've called her that since you were kids, right?
Right. So, Nachan. You know she's gone missing?
Yeah. I do know. I suspect the black suits have something to do with that.
I heard there was a fire in the north building. I also heard that it was caused by a certain cigarette-smoking delinquent.
You trying to accuse me of something? First of all, I don't smoke. Second of all, the fire was in the girls' bathroom. And rumor has it, it wasn't even really a fire.
It was the Aurora Borealis, localized entirely inside that bathroom.
Why do you say that?
I saw Minami being chased by them one time.
You what? What the hell is going on? Damn, Four Eyes never mentioned that little detail.
I also heard rumors about some kid in middle school. I guess he's been looking for her too. Something fishy's going on. But it's getting complicated. I can't keep up.
Really, you don't say.
The agent on Na-chan's case. Shinonome. Do I have to ask her for help after all? I mean, she is pretty messed up too.
So the girl in middle school, like, Chihiro's too young for that though, right? Like with her little stuffed rabbit, she's not in middle school. I don't know.
Something happened in the girls' bathroom of the north building.
Have I answered enough of your questions yet? Get lost.
Can I... yeah.
So this is Ogata's handkerchief.
Okay.
I think it may be ill-advised to associate with hoodlums.
Oh, here we go.
I
Girls'
wanna
bathroom.
take a look for myself. Let's go to that girls' bathroom in the north building.
Certainly.
Agathos is theorizing maybe Nenji goes to the girls' bathroom to smoke.
Holy shit.
They certainly did that in Fear Street.
You seeing this? There's no way all this was from a fire.
So, what do we think? Time travel in this room sort of messed things up?
Not one burn mark in sight. Seems more like a bear went on a rampage.
We are not allowed to be in here. Oh, we'll get in so much trouble if they find us.
What is wrong with you?
It just feels like we're actual detectives now. Judging from this level of destruction, I deduce that the perpetrator was someone with an extreme hatred for girls' bathrooms.
Okay, before we get any more of her insights, let's look around.
There's signs of damage all over the place. This can't have been the work of just one person. These scratch marks, they're carved pretty deep in there.
Oh, the sort of, the arcs at the bottom section. Wait, red plastic. Are these, red plastic girls' glasses?
Someone's eyeglass frames. They're red. Probably belong to a girl.
They look exactly like What's-Her-Face's. But I can't think about them. Wait, what's in the box? I can't select it. Oh, the UFO box. Okay, I get it.
Any ideas? Who do you think these glasses belong to?
Well, the glasses are broken, so they won't be wearing them anymore. Do you remember anyone wearing a pair like that?
Now that I think about it, yeah, I do remember someone. Na-chan's friend in Class 1B. And a name on Four Eyes' list. Tomi Kisaragi.
But she still has her glasses, and we know that time travel doesn't allow you to... Hold on, everybody. Shut up for a second. Time travel doesn't actually allow you to travel in time. It's more like they're hopping dimensions. So do we think that a Tomi Kisaragi from a different dimension came to this one wearing the same glasses? Okay, I don't know.
I have constructed a criminal profile. Our suspect is a maintenance lady built like a bear. What do you think?
I think you're not on my detective dental plan.
This isn't how I expected a crime scene to look. In mystery novels, the perpetrator's name is always written somewhere in blood.
Yeah, when there's a dead body nearby. You really are strange.
Okay. Let me think about her.
Tomi Kisaragi. I think I saw her in the Class 1 hallway just now. I gotta find her.
All right, let's go.
Maybe whoever those glasses belong to knows something.
Oh, wait for me!
I love how this was supposed to be like, oh, I'll just do this real quick until Mia is live, and it's turned out to be the longest chapter in the entire game.
She was somewhere around here before. Not here either.
Can I check this door? No. I know I can ask Erica, but Erica knows nothing. Oh, there she is.
Hey.
Yeah?
Something happened in the girls' bathroom of the north building.
So, before you show evidence, I always think it's important to ask the question. Because if you show her the glasses, she'd have more time to think up like an alibi or an excuse for it. But if you get some information from her, then whatever excuse she makes up would have to fit with whatever she's already said, and it's more likely that she'll get thrown off.
You went to the girls' bathroom in the north building, that right? What happened there?
Oh, what's with all the questions anyways?
I know you were there.
Are you talking about what happened in the north building? I had nothing to do with it. Why would I go all the way there to use the bathroom anyways?
Have you considered this?
Are these your glasses?
What's this all about?
Go ahead. Take a closer look.
Well, they do look the same as mine. But you probably noticed. I'm wearing mine right now. So obviously they can't be mine.
Touch the glasses, see if it turns into like one of those time cop blobs of goo.
What's wrong?
Oh, it's just that I think I forgot something. I'm gonna go get it now.
She's super suspicious. She's played off like a big fool, but she came out of nowhere, doesn't know anything at all, doesn't know anyone, nobody seems to recognize or talk to her, and now all of a sudden she's shooting off because she suddenly remembered something. Yeah, there's something else going on with that. Oops. I mean, and also she's Juro Kurabe's grandmother from 1945. Let's not forget that.
All right, listen up. These glasses were found on the floor of the bathroom. And you're the only one in this whole damn school that wears glasses as distinctive as these.
So you're blaming me? What could I possibly gain from setting a toilet on fire?
Fire? You're not messing with me, are you?
Actually,
Yeah?
I saw her. The day of the incident. Usami-chan was in the north building.
Jesus, Miwako.
Miwako, what the hell?
Yeah, no kidding.
But I really did see you there. I saw Natsuno-chan there too.
Wait, what?
I feel bad for making them wait for me. I should hurry up and get these to the art room. Oh, Natsuno-chan!
Miwako!
Aren't you supposed to be at training? Where are you off to in such a hurry?
Where isn't really the... Sorry, Miwako!
What was that about? Usami-chan? What happened to your leg? Did you hurt yourself? She ignored me? That's not like Usami-chan.
Was she the Usami Nader? Going with killer robots now? Pretending to be high school students? Actually, we do know that what's-her-face, Okino? I think that's the name. Actually is like wearing the appearance of a different person. Oh my god, this game is so complicated.
I've never even seen that place. Seriously, Miwako?
But
Miwako, you are actually the worst friend.
What's going on?
Yuri-chan! So, I was saying...
Back to the snitching.
But that can't be right.
No, it's true. I really did see them.
That's the day we were waiting for you outside. And Usami-chan was with me the whole time. At the front gate, remember?
That's right.
Okay, I do remember that. So there's no doubt that we definitely now have multiple Usami-chans around.
But what about Natchan? I mean... How did Natsuno Minami look?
She was in a hurry. She had her bag. Oh, yeah!
And as Agathos was pointing out, is it really skipping training if she's fleeing for her life down the high school hallway?
On my way back from delivering the copies, I saw another girl. But she was covered in dust. It was really weird. And now that I think about it, she was coming from where the bathroom was.
Who was it?
Well, she looked mild-mannered. And I know I've seen her face around here before. But I don't know which year or class.
So 2 Tomi Kisaragis. And a girl covered in dust. What in the hell happened? In the girls' bathroom.
Okay, that draws to a close the longest chapter, and I mean by like 70% that we've played in the whole game. I really enjoyed it, but...
Well.
Oh my god, now I want to play her story. This game is very good at developing narrative hooks to say, oh, I can't wait to see what she's up to. However, we are going to continue with Yuki Takamiya when we next play the game, which is not going to be right now. Let's go ahead and save it up. So, for the benefit of Agathos, Sophos, and anybody else that might have joined us, I'm at this point feeling very likely that we are going to play through the whole game, so we'll probably see about getting this arranged into a nice collection so it's easy to join us on the journey from beginning to end. This game has been on a little bit of a bubble. It's one of the more interesting games to stream just because it has been, like, as much as I've enjoyed it, I've not been sure, is this game well suited for streaming? But I don't know. At this point, we've gone far enough in that I cannot foresee failing to carry us all the way through to the finish line. So if you are interested to see more of the wonderful world of 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim, do consider following, because we will be continuing to play this throughout the week as we intersperse it with episodes of Mad Max here on PC, and possibly some other stuff. You know, you never know. You never know what kind of weird audition or scrimmage stream we might decide to do. Samalander saying thanks for the stream. Well, thank you to Samalander. Thank you to Azaric. Welcome, Agathos, Sophos. I hope that you've enjoyed the stream so far. And I very much appreciate what you said, that you played it earlier in the year and you like getting to see people play it through for the first time. I am very much the same way. After I have played a game through, I like to go through and see what kind of experiences others are playing. I have frequently been prompted to dive into a game and play through specifically because I want to see what others are playing. So I know that feeling. And hopefully, as you can see, it's going to be a process of I take the narrative in games seriously. I might joke around about them here and there, but I really do have a dedicated interest in pulling it apart. Carol Luna is saying thank you for the stream, and also Fluffy Magic Cat. Yeah, same to you guys as well. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. We will now be going over to join More Than a Mia already in progress. I feel bad about having missed the first half hour, but who would have known that that episode was gonna go? That episode was like 40-45 minutes, you guys. Like, none of the other episodes have broken 10, I don't feel like. Maybe I've been wrong. Anyway, we will see you over at twitch.tv/morethanamia for Hobo Tough Life. On the way over, do also consider checking out Drienne_Lavode and IMU too. There's also going to be a multi-stream, so you'll be able to see all of their perspectives all at the same time. So I think that's going to be a lot of fun, just like it was last week. Until next time, thank you so much, and I hope you have a great night.